Oh shit, let me in. Has too many subscriptions. Wow. Happy Sunday, my friend. I literally don't know what the stream is. I'm done. Oh my lord, what did I just do? Look at what I just did. I guess I was switching for Q-Wordle. But, I'm done, bro. Well? No! Is this the word of the day for today? A fable? Did I just fucking cheat? What is that word? What does that say? Is this one? Wait. Wait! Do I not know how to spell? But it's not. Is that not the word? Wait, there's no way this is the site though. It looks weird. Look, why is there 4? Okay, word. Now I can't think of a 5-letter word. Wait, that's actually so hard. What? Okay. Now I got one. Add an S. There's an A. Well, there's an A, okay. But it's not the same letter. Nope, I can't think of anything. No way. My brain is freaking fried. What? Oh. Hi, Fizzy Boy. Good morning. Hey, friends, don't look. This is all I can think of. Oh, it's not even... I can't! What is a four-letter word? I can't. Word. Bored. No. Oh, wait. Wait, there's an R and D? How's your Sunday morning going? It's afternoon for me, which is the perfect waking up time for weekends. Great is always a good word to guess. Oh my god! Why did I think of a great? But it starts with the W. What? Oh. No. What? No. With? With? How do you spell with? 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 Wait, it has a... I don't know. Whack? Whack? Wheat? Wheat? Wait, that's good. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. T is in the right spot. I don't like this. Like, what the fuck? This four borders thing. I feel like... Is this a different set I'm missing? Or did they deliberately change it? I think it didn't help. It's not helping. So it's W-H-E Wine? White. No, but why did it say that E's in the right spot and T's in the right spot? I'm confused. So it has a T and an E. IT then, right? Well, you said there's an I. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Doesn't this mean that they're on the right spot? H-E? Okay, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Is there like 4 other letters I need to guess? Without that mean? Oh my god, there are. Wow. Wow. Seriously? That is so confusing. But hi, Yanta. I am early today. Hi, welcome. Thank you, thank you. I can't guess these other ones though, you guys. What actually? Wait, I'll try. This is for the top right corner. It has to be. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I got nothing. Wait, what about this one? It has A and E and N. Almost 2 years kidnapped. Anta! Oh my god, that's crazy. We're getting all together. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. How's your Sunday? Cause like I just literally want to give up with this. What? Why did I choose to do this? The only words I have in my vocabulary are swear words and body parts for some reason. Anyways, but soon is gonna be bad. Ah no! I have work in 40 minutes. Dang. Wait, does everybody get an off tomorrow though? Is it like a I think tomorrow's a statutory holiday, but I don't have to work tomorrow because Victoria Day. Wait, you work tomorrow or you don't work tomorrow? Wait, what does it know? The first day of night shifts. Oh, I like night shifts. So what am I look? I don't even know either. Isn't this the word of the day thing or no? I was trying to find the word of the day one. So now I'm stuck with here. And I don't know what's happening. I guess I gotta like figure out 3 other words. Like I didn't sign up for this. I only want to just find one. Like one is already hard enough. To read invisible at way. Nice, blending in. Red. No. Red. Breed. Breed? Frida. Breed. Oh, that would make sense. Breed? Ah! Yeah. No, what's the other words though? What are these two? A way to ESL? What does that mean? Is that the personality? I don't know what any of those stands for. I'm not up to date. Daily extreme. 8 guesses and more unusual word? Do I dare? Okay, okay. I don't know why I keep trying that. Oh, right. It's like great, right? English second language. But we're good at English, right, you guys? Great. Meat. No. Neat. No, really. God, wait, what about a K one? Is there a K letter of neat? Define good. Good is good. I mean, like, I don't need to define good. Good is good. It makes happy. Happiness. Yes. There you go. Bread? No? Okay. The bread. What about bread? What about that? Yeah, alright. Maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know why I keep trying R. Wait, fuck. I'm inting. How about please? Peace. How about pizza? Oh, what about pizza? What about meat? No, what about yeet? I give up. Oh my gosh. What is it? Tell me. Tell me now. I don't even know what word to use. Okay, maybe need. No. Just show me the. I give up. Just show it to me, bro. What is it? What is it? I don't know. I don't care anymore. Just show me. What is it? Eject? Late? Milky? Nymph? Hey, bro. Late? I don't know what late is. A machine in which work is rotated but a horizontal axis is shaped by a fixed rule. To cut or shape with a lathe. Okay. What in the world? What in the word? Pick the best words. What is your privacy? Yo, wait a minute. What privacy? Actively scan device characteristics for identifications. Personalized advertising. Oh, hell. Please don't show me anymore. No! Why is everything gate capped? Why? It's like quizzing. Be a trailer park princess. But oh, what would be a cutie mark? I want to know what my cutie mark would be. How do you describe what? I would say I'm. Well, what if you're a lot of these? Or very. I'm very. Very. No, I'm very. I would say I'm a kind person, right? Right. What is your talent? Oh, I have a lot of talent. Deliver things. What kind of talent is that? I mean, I could be a good mailman. What do you guys think? Alright, take your time, Mental. What do you like to do? Ooh. I like to study. There's no way, brother. There's no way. Oh, I like eating muffins. Well, I guess that's the only one that kind of pretty much resonates with me a lot more. Speak your defect? What? I'm so messed up that it bothers some people. What are these options, dude? I don't like people. Too strong and these are so cringe. Know how to outlast a nation? What? That is so random. None of these resonate with me. What's my favorite? My favorite. Okay, those apples. I don't have a thing favorite. Golden regalia, silver regalia, plush animals. I love plushies. If it had more elements of a harmony, which would like. Okay, these are not helping for my brain. Which would you like to represent? I would like to represent a random. Welcome. Element of welcome. I'll be the element of randomness. Fun. Two big bubbles? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, these are the options. Or the possibilities. Oh, wow. A 6-point restaurant. By 5 stars. Okay, cool. I got the most boring one. Damn it, of course. Of course. I don't like this very much. Skip that, please. Expecting. Oh, should they have stories? Wait. Wait a minute. Leon Scott Candy Love. Who's that? Leon Scott Kennedy. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh my gosh! Oh wait, I'm blocking. Hold on. Look, guys. Oh, hi, Hugo. Thank you. You're welcome. Ah! Guys, I just found something. Hi. I'm doing well. How about you? How is your Sundays? Oops. I'll make myself smaller. I don't want to take up too much of your screen. You're tired today? Oh no. Actually, I have not been grinding. I've been I grinded as soon as the thing restarted, and then I have gotten no luck after that. So I haven't touched League in some time, and I don't know, I kind of lost the drive for League and a lot of other games that I've been playing. I've lost the drive to play any of them, and now I'm kind of trying to find something else to play that doesn't require me having to log in every single day. I've literally purged my whole game list. Oh my gosh. Having to play Sekiro? Get the drive back. Sekiro. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Oh my gosh. I don't like hard games though. If it's hard and I can't get through it because I'm dumb and I don't have the reaction. I have a reaction speed of a grandma. I'm gonna quit the game. Wait, PS5. I don't have PS5. Ghost of Tsushima. Does it have a cute character on it? If it has a cute character on it, I might give it a try, but it depends. Oh. Oh! fine. Just please don't tell me this is our main protagonist. Where's our girly pop representation? To spin off in a female protagonist. A ghost of your. Oh my god. Wow! Sorry, that scared me. I was just a mask. Oh girl. Oh girl, I need a sissy girly pop with a cute like Sailor Moon outfit. Oh man, they should make like an anime. Okay, if they make an anime version of these kinds of games, I'll play it. Okay. Like I'm surprised that isn't a thing yet. Like, is there anime, like, cute anime version of these games? Like, anime GTA, you know? Now we have anime GTA. Like, what else? What else can we have? Wait a minute. Oh, girly. What is going on there? The adaptation. Let's see. Oh. So, but is it like the same story or no? Okay. I see you. Now, speaking of stories, look what I found. Oh my gosh. Trigger warning. Which BL drama do you belong in? BL? BBL? Wait a minute, free stories? Yo, I wanna read this one. Look. Bad boys do it well. He pressed on me and my back was to the wall. My heart was beating a million miles a minute and I couldn't seem to breathe. The butterflies were going insane in my stomach and I couldn't do anything to stop it. Ah! What the fuck? Ew, what is this? You knew you I might need to bookmark this for research purposes. I might need to do this after stream. You can play the third of Berserker Kazan. I like Gooder games. I have Gooder games. I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like looking at Steam, trying to find stuff. And I looked at my new and trending, and it's just full of 18 rated 18 plus. It is just that. And I was like, well, I thought, you know, I was initially thinking of doing like hey, like help me pick a game stream from Steam, and well, I can't do that anymore. That's out the window. my quizzes, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to do for this. I don't know what to do, you guys. Wait. We watch YouTube videos together. That sounds fun. Oh, you know what? Look. I was watching this one. And it's something crazy apparently. The riot spaghetti. That's pretty cool.
Melt. Excuse me. That was an attempt at humor.
Alright. Wait, Big Ed career is over now? Wait, what happened to Big Ed?
After rising to stardom as one of the most famous people to feature on 90 Day Fiancé, his unique appearance and awful attitude led to a lot of viral videos featuring Big Ed, and he got a lot of fans off the back of them.
I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Yeah.
But behind the frankly hilarious memes and cringe compilations, there's a much darker side to Big Ed. Not only has he allegedly harassed and abused multiple women throughout the years, but he's even been accused of sexually assaulting another 90 Day Fiancé star. Before that though, I'll give you a quick rundown of who Big Ed is and why he looks the way he does. Ed Brown grew up in California with Klippel-Feil syndrome,
Why he looks
a
the way
condition that gives him the appearance of having no neck. Whereas most people have 7 neck vertebrae, Ed only has 2 large ones. Growing up with this disability was pretty difficult, as you can imagine, and he's been bullied pretty much his entire life because of it, with most bullies calling him No Neck Ed. By the time he appears on 90 Day Fiancé, he's over 50 years old and stands at just 4 foot 11 inches, and gave himself the nickname Big Ed because, as he puts it, he has a big personality. At 4 foot 11, his height does bother him a lot, and we hear it from Ed himself on his time on 90 Day Fiancé.
My height is something that I'm very self-conscious of, but it's something that I've been able to overcome because I'm Big Ed.
He sees his height as the reason why women aren't really interested in him, and why his dating life has been so—
I don't think it's his height, to be honest with you, but I didn't know that he has an illness. Wait, now I feel bad.
a disaster. But in reality, if Big Ed was a
bad
nice
for
guy
Big
and just
Ed.
spoke with confidence, I'd imagine a lot of women would overlook his short stature. But, spoiler alert, he's not really a good guy. Big Ed's reality TV debut was on the show 90 Day Fiancé, where a camera follows a couple who have 90 days to marry after their foreign partner arrives in the US on a K1 visa. If they don't marry, then their partner has to return home. Big Ed's dating history has never been great, but when you find out why, you don't really feel bad for him.
My track record with relationships is not very good. I was married for 2 years and it didn't work out because I was unfaithful.
Despite his failed marriage, he did have a daughter with his ex-wife, Tiffany, who was 29. Now, it's really important to remember Tiffany's age, as most of the women Ed ends up dating are actually way younger than she is. While Tiffany was growing up, he doesn't date anyone at all, as he wants to focus all of his attention on his daughter. That was until he meets Rose, who was only 23. And with Ed being 54 at the time, that's an insane 31-year age gap.
My girlfriend is Rosemary. She's 23 years old, and she lives in the Philippines. One day I'm online on social media. I'm scrolling through, adding friends, and I come across Rosemary's picture, and I'm like, oh my God. I sent her a friend request. She accepted me, and we became friends about 3 months ago. She has the most amazing, deep brown eyes. I was like, wow, I'm in love.
Obvious to everyone but Ed, Rose isn't actually in love with him. But with the level of gifts Ed is sending her, and with the hope of her relocating to America with her young son, how could Rose not play along with Ed for a little bit until she gets citizenship?
But on gifts and shipping, I've probably spent over $5,000.
What are you sending her?
This time, this is much smaller.
What'd you send her last time?
Oh my God, sheets, shoes, pillows. I bought her dad a grill, like everything.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Lucky girl.
Yeah. Actually, I've spent more in shipping than what I'm sending.
Despite all of his friends and family telling him that Rose is using him, he doesn't agree. Imagine thinking that a pretty 23-year-old would want to date someone 30 years your senior, especially for a man as awful as Ed.
People that I've told about Rosemary, they're very skeptical, and some of them were very worried.
Hey, good luck.
Dude, I appreciate it.
Best of luck.
Thanks. All right, later. Bye. But I have not been in a relationship since my divorce 28 years ago.
Funnily enough, Big Ed is worried about having his heart broken, even though he was the one who cheated on his wife.
It's been difficult, it's been lonely, but I was too afraid to let anybody get that close to me again. But with Rose, no one's ever touched my heart or owned my heart the way she does.
With Ed's silly descriptions of love, despite being in his 50s, this is when he starts to become a bit of a meme. One of the most famous instances was the so-called Mayo mask, where he put an entire bottle of mayo on his hair to condition it.
Since I met Rose, I want to look young for her. So I have been dyeing my hair, and it irritates my scalp. So I found out that mayonnaise makes it smoother and less dry. I'm self-conscious of my physical appearance because Rose is 31 years younger than me.
I'm sure
I smell like an egg salad sandwich, but it really, really works.
And honestly, this is just so disgusting. I can't even imagine the smell, especially on a hot day. It's so ridiculous because I bet he could have got a proper hair mask rather than an entire gallon of mayo, and it actually would have smelled nice and done more work for him. The mayo mask actually became a bit of a trend, with Zach from the H3 podcast trying the mask with Ed to see if it worked. And spoiler alert, it didn't.
Ed, bring it over here. No. Bring it over here so we can see on camera. It's right here. That's good. Absolutely. So Big Ed is dumping the mayonnaise on the spatula.
Oh my God.
What we have here is a nice ring of mayonnaise on the spatula. It is looking beautiful. Zach, would you like to smell it before we engage? No.
Oh my God,
excellent.
That's a lie.
Okay, so don't worry about making a mess.
How much is he getting paid for this?
And so what?
One thing you're going to notice, Zach, is it's going to be cold.
So cold.
Okay?
What?
It's cold. Okay. And the second thing you're going to notice is it smells like egg salad sandwiches.
He actually couldn't even get it out of his hair. It was so disgusting.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
stuck.
I mean, I don't know how.
I recommend more shampoo at this point. Okay.
No.
Just a lot of shampoo, I think. Oh, he just flipped his hair back in my face. That's all right. I deserve that.
Ed's hair mask and overall attitude
And he's
made
got, like,
viewers
more
think
hair
that at
than
this
Big
point he was
Ed.
pretty
It's a lot
pathetic,
longer.
but he was
Oh,
harmless. That's a
nah.
stark contrast of where we'll see Ed by the end of this video. As Ed's relationship with
you're
Rose
gonna
gets more
smell like
serious, he
egg
decides to visit
days.
Rose's home in the Philippines and get to know her family. And
His
he
hair
will
is
also
fucked.
ask his soon-to-be father-in-law's permission
That's
to propose
like
to
what
his
I'm-
daughter. But
like, it's probably
as you'd
gonna-
expect,
like, the
it doesn't
smell's
go
probably
very
gonna
well,
be
as
stuck on
LA-born
his
Ed
head
is
for
intolerant
a
of Rose's
long
way of
while.
life in the Philippines.
She doesn't have a bed. She has a
That's
little
the only thing.
mattress pad that she rolls out. She
Have a
basically
mayo
sleeps on the
stuck your
floor.
head. Great.
So where's Prince going to sleep?
With my
Which
sister.
means he's very.
But I have a
very-
skin condition called atopic dermatitis. So I can only sleep with sheets that have at least 1,000 thread count. So I preemptively shipped these special sheets to Rose, but they didn't arrive. now I'm screwed.
It's like he forgets that this is normal to Rose and has no idea that other people from different parts of the world aren't afforded the same luxuries as he was. And despite his disability, he probably had a way better quality of life.
I mean, if he didn't need to ship it, he could have just, like, brought some with him, right?
Than they do. And as a side note, 1,000 thread count sheets aren't cheap. They're like well over £100 here.
The night at Rose's home, and this was one of the worst nights of my life. I'm completely drained. I haven't slept. The mattress that I slept in was soaking wet. This was the first night I've ever spent without access to air conditioning, and I hated it.
Instead of trying to just suck it up, he takes every opportunity to complain about the country.
I'm just in a swarm of
That's
hot,
just how it
sweaty
is in the
people. Right now, it's
Philippines.
probably
Oh my
over
lord.
100 degrees.
It does suck. You would like take a shower, and then like an hour later you'd be back to being greasy and sweaty. That's literally what happened to me. Like it would be nice, like even if your house had AC, right? It's nice, but as soon as you go outside, the wind will go woof. It will woof your pretty styled hair, your bangs, and it will just ruin everything. And then you would sweat like a lot. So you would go back to feeling greasy even after taking a shower. It's sucky. It's so sucky. And then your skin would go back to being cooked because of all the winds blowing on your face and the dirt. It's so sucky.
I'm sweating my ass off right now.
Ed refuses to spend another night with Rose's family, and instead
you'd have to go on a tricycle, and being in a tricycle is like the same thing as riding a motorcycle, without the helmet. So everything, your whole hair is just gonna like the wind is just gonna smack you everywhere, and your hair is gonna go everywhere. There's literally no such thing as styling hair. Like you would need like a super crazy like a hairspray, super crazy one that I don't think that would even work.
Ed takes her on a vacation to a different part of the Philippines, but as Rose's dad
man,
wanted to stay close by, many viewers speculate that it was just an excuse so Ed could have sex with her in private.
when
It's
they
while
came back
Ed
to
and
the
Rose are
Philippines, I
staying at
was
their
so
resort
cute
together that some of the
and
most
stuff, and
viral
then,
moments of the
like,
show
as soon
ever
as I
occur,
got out of
and
the
ultimately
house-
ends in their breakup.
Oh,
Viewers are
man.
incredibly uncomfortable when Ed shows Rose the surprise that he's got her.
So, I got some surprises for you.
Really?
Can I show you?
Sure.
Don't look. No look, okay? Hope you like.
Oh,
So this goes on top. And then this.
okay, but why is he talking like she doesn't know how to put these on? Oh my god.
So this is for
I'm triggered.
outdoors.
Okay.
The swimming pool. And then, big surprise.
What is that? For?
It's called a Teddy. My dog is named Teddy. This is also called Teddy.
A teddy.
Rose and I have only made love
Isn't that a
once, so
lingerie?
being intimate is still quite new for us. But all in all, I think Rose and I have good chemistry. I
Oh.
brought along a couple presents from home, so I think now is the time to give her lingerie. You want to try that on now?
Teddy.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, to this.
Okay.
When Ed gave me a lingerie, I feel shocked because I don't know how to wear it. Because this is the first time to see it like this.
That's a hard watch, and clearly Rose is very uncomfortable, and it feels weird Ed
Oh,
buying Rose this kind of
see, she
thing when
doesn't know
they've
how to
only just
put it
met in
on.
person. He's making his intentions clear. He wants to have sex with her, and she needs to wear this. He's setting the expectations for her immediately on how he wants her to dress. And that's just so much younger than him, she doesn't really have the ability to tell him no. Buying things like this is something you do after you're more experienced as a couple, not after they've just met and are practically strangers. But it's not just specific clothes that Ed wants Rose to change, but also her personal hygiene.
So this is mouthwash, and I got you a cute toothbrush. Just your breath is not pretty. One of the first things I noticed, even at the airport, was her breath, but I didn't know how to bring it up. And I don't think she realizes it, but I do. And then I got you good toothpaste. Do you know that my concern is your health? because if you get disease in your mouth, it goes to your heart. You could get sick. Do you understand?
I know what you mean.
I heard she has an ulcer.
This is
or
my from
something.
my stomach, not my teeth.
Oh,
I
really?
have an ulcer, you know.
Oh, you have an ulcer?
Yeah.
This is the first time you're telling me you have an ulcer.
I always toothbrush.
Okay. So now you tell me, I understand from my heart. I care about you.
I know. I'm so exalted that I want to give a punch to Ed, and I feel embarrassed. I think Ed is a rude person. If Ed truly love me, kailangan na lang tanggapin ni Ed. Kung ano ko,
I love you. I love you.
pangit mo.
I love you.
Pangit mo.
Does that mean I love you? I hope it means I love you.
It's embarrassing for anyone to be told that their breath stinks, but Ed does it in such a condescending way that it comes across even worse. And he does it in front of the cameras too. He could have easily said it when they weren't rolling, and this is a choice to embarrass her like this. I think this is just...
To be fair, like, I don't think there's any good words to say to, like, I don't think there's any other, like, actually, like, good words that you could use to say that to someone. Maybe if you just, like, lightly go, like, oh, your breath kind of stinks. And just go about it, like, about your day that way. Like, I don't know.
so he can appear like he's the one in control of her. Ed doesn't even apologize when Rose reveals that she has a stomach ulcer, and that's the reason that their breath is a bit smelly. But it is hilarious when she insults Ed by calling him names in Filipino, and it's even more evidence that she really doesn't care about him and just wants her green card. And fair play to her, because Ed is horrible. It's even more obvious that Rose...
I don't believe that Rose actually didn't like Ed.
literally hates Ed when this clip goes viral.
I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Ed continues to insult Rose even further by asking her to take an STD test, acting like she is diseased and unworthy, when he was the one that cheated on his wife.
So there's a test that you can take.
Yeah, you test me?
No, yeah, it's a test for I don't know if you understand it. It's STD, which is I think it's a blood test, and they just test to see if you have like sexually transmitted disease. So that so I was asking if you're willing to take that test. I'll never ask you another question about your past.
I'm disappointed.
Honestly, Ed just makes everything so awkward. Instead of saying, before we're intimate with each other, let's just both take a test on the safe side, he asks her in this awful roundabout way. And I also hate the way that he speaks to her like she's stupid. This controlling nature from Ed continues, as he even has the audacity to ask Rose to shave her legs.
Can I have a kiss?
No, I don't really. It's hurt on me. Ouch.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Just a little.
I so understand what she's saying though. When you get somebody with a beard.
Okay, here's the deal. Don't be mad at me, but last night I noticed
it does pierce
your
skin.
legs were kind of like mine. They
I
were
don't
hairy.
like
So
it.
I'll make you do it. If you shave your legs, I'll shave my beard.
Why? They shave my legs.
Leg hair, it just seems kind of less feminine for a woman.
Oh,
So
right,
I don't like leg hair. It's
yeah.
gross.
Leg hair is natural, and it's not really gross, and it's sad a man as old as Big Ed isn't mature enough to know that. It's obvious too in that clip that Rose is just disgusted by him and makes the excuse of his beard hurting her to not kiss him. But surprisingly, nothing is as bad as what Big Ed reveals next, as it actually tears the couple apart so bad that they could never get back together, even if Rose wanted to.
Hey, so I gotta talk to you about something.
Huh?
I need to talk to you. So last night, remember, you're talking about you wanted more kids. And I want to be honest with you and tell you that I've raised a daughter. You know, she's 29, and it was a wonderful experience. But having more kids is not something that I want. In fact, before I came to see you in the Philippines, I had scheduled 2 appointments to have an operation. It's called a vasectomy.
What? I do not understand.
There's an operation in here where it's a snip. It prevents me from getting you pregnant.
Why you not tell me last night?
I didn't know how.
I want 2 kids because that's my dream. I tell you before, right? I tell you I want 2 kids, but why you not answer me? like this. I feel very, very, very sad. And I think I give you a time for thinking about this.
Rose is completely in the right here, as Ed lied to her not just about wanting to have kids, but that he's actually had a vasectomy. Rose has some time to think about where she wants to go with her relationship, and once she's ready to talk, she totally lays into Ed.
I think for now, I not feel good.
Okay, not feel good about
What did
having
he
kids.
expect
You
to
want
happen?
kids?
Yeah, I want kids
like
because
that
that's my dream. I feel irritated. I
a lot of
feel
people-
disappointed. You know, because I told Ed so
A lot of
many
people
times I
pretty
want
much
baby. Why
probably
you not
agree
tell
with-
me the truth? You not want a baby? Why?
What do you mean? Well,
Why you not tell me first before you come here? Why? Why? What's wrong?
because
He
I'm
wants
54 years old. I don't want more kids.
Why you not
Wants
tell
to
me the truth?
smash and
Why
leave.
you not telling me first on chatting? Why you tell me right now? Oh, yesterday. Why you not tell me before you come here?
I should have been more truthful. I apologize. I should have said, look, I don't want more kids, but I wanted to get to know you. I wanted you to get to know me, to make sure that we are compatible. I wanted you to see who I am.
I know who you are. I think. You first lied to me about height, right? And then you want to give me STD test, right? And about mouthwash. And why you tell me? I know I have a sick and I have an ulcer. So I'm disappointed because you always embraced me. Yeah. And about to my sister, I think you think me like my sister, same. You think I want your money, not you. You give me feel a little bit person. I think you not love me. I'm done.
Despite being half his age, she's twice as mature. It's for the best that the couple split off, as Rose's appearance on the show skyrocketed her own success, as she's now a famous model in the Philippines. Rose also started her own YouTube channel with over 700,000 subscribers. And although her channel started off really well when she was at the peak of her internet fame a few years ago, her channel has definitely slowed down a bit as the internet moved on. All in all though, she's doing a lot better than Ed by a long shot. Especially considering the horrifying allegations that were about to come out against Ed. Rose wasn't the only victim of Ed's controlling behaviour, as a former co-worker of his came out with allegations against Ed, so bad that they would make people hate him more than they already did. Lauda Keat, a TikTok creator, shared multiple videos online sharing evidence that she did indeed work with Big Ed at the same company, and claimed that he sexually assaulted her and harassed her.
So let's get into some of the details about the allegations that you have come forth with. So you have said on your TikTok videos that is it both sexual harassment and sexual assault?
Yeah, it's both. For about 9 months, I was being harassed by him sexually and also assaulted by him. I don't know if you've seen my last TikTok or one of my TikToks about an example of the first day that I met him, and that was also assault. So a lot going on with these allegations.
So he put you in an arm lock on the first day that you met him.
Yeah.
Did he? That was just day one. Did he do anything else physically throughout the 9 months?
So a lot of it was verbal through text and in the office. You know, he was grooming me, and at the time when you're being groomed, it's really hard to know that you're being manipulated. So it progressively got worse. By the end of it, I ended up in the hospital from an incident that happened with him, and I ended up having a lot of health issues from it. This was about 4 years ago, so I've been still trying to heal myself since that incident.
Okay, I see. Now, why do you think that Big Ed targeted you specifically?
So I think Ed has kind of like this MO for going for vulnerable younger women. At the time I was 24, about the age of Rose, and at that age you're really trying to figure out what's going on in the world. You're not quite sure how to handle situations like this, especially if you weren't taught them when you were younger.
Genuinely don't
and
understand.
Generally with abusers,
People
like
can be attracted to Ed.
This is kind of like their perfect
He has
victim, right? Because
pretty
they
shitty
manipulate them
personality.
without too much of
Clearly,
a work for it, if that makes sense.
Other women also came forward claiming Ed sexually
not
harassed them
very
and sent them
attractive.
inappropriate messages.
No?
Although it never went to court and Ed denies the allegations, his behaviour throughout 90 Day Fiancé really
just
demonstrates
paying
that his
these women,
behaviour
or
wouldn't
what?
be out the ordinary for him. The allegations destroyed his reputation even further, to the point where fans of the show were
Not
begging
helping,
producers
like,
not
what
to
is
allow
this
him back on.
shape
Despite
of?
their protests, Ed did return to a 90 Day Fiancé spin-off
What
show,
is
90
He's just getting worse.
Day The Single Life, where he met Liz. Like Rose, Liz also had a very difficult relationship with Ed, and their relationship didn't start off great either. Despite throwing himself
Like,
back
he
into the
looks
dating
like a
scene,
flower
Ed
face.
still couldn't get the hand of picking up women without coming across as the most awkward man to ever exist.
So, hey, I think you're amazing. And I want to ask you out on a date. So we can get to know each other.
Girl. Run. What is she even thinking
Are you busy
about?
tomorrow night?
Yes. Oh,
Despite
no.
his horrific pitch, Liz agreed to go on a date. And I actually cannot understand why she would say yes. Like, Liz is
Nobody
gorgeous and a
cares.
lot younger than Ed. Fair enough if Ed was actually nice, but he's honestly awful. And she must have seen how he treated Rose before being on the show. It's especially shocking when you see how Ed lives up to his name as an accused sexual assaulter when he forces Liz to kiss her on their second date.
You don't mind if I stare at you? Where's your car at?
Like right there.
Cool.
Thank
awesome.
you. You can't do that.
Why not?
Ed!
I kissed your nose.
No.
Too soon?
That kind of pushed me back.
Where?
Huh? I didn't know you were going in for that.
I didn't either. It was spontaneous.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right.
Was this
That was weird.
gal? It's Liz.
All right.
Okay.
Be
His
careful.
second
Drive safe.
girlfriend.
Goodbye.
Ed literally grabs Liz's face and forces her to kiss him. But thankfully she does dip her face in time to block it. But still, is that not attempted sexual assault? As he's literally tried to grab her and make her kiss him. Liz is shocked and even tells him you can't do that. If Ed thought that Liz was going to kiss him back, he wouldn't have had to grab her face. And it makes you wonder, if that was at a
Exactly.
bar without the camera crew, would Liz probably have just slapped
Exactly.
him? But even when they do kiss
How would any
consensually,
girl-
it's disgusting to watch. Like, I
All
literally
of
had to
these
mute it while
girls are
doing the
just
research for this
beyond
video
him.
because it was just so disgusting.
Can I kiss you?
Ed is making
Don't make it weird.
I won't.
like he's got to be paying them. No. Okay. Okay. This is. Oh my. Oh, it just. Oh, it keeps going.
Thanks.
Now it can be normal.
No, you will be normal.
Okay. Why? No. No more. No more. Wow. I had to skip that. That would have been a long fucking time. But why did she come back after that? Why did she come back? What the fuck?
And compares them both. It's like he enjoys the fact that Liz is a year younger than Tiffany.
I'll just break that. This is awkward.
It is awkward.
It is.
And that's
this
his
is the first
daughter,
time I'm actually
bro.
meeting a girlfriend. Really. My concern
His daughter looks like the same age of the girls he's dating.
is with the age gap and the fact that you are younger than me. Not by much, but still, like, why?
Not
do
even
you-
the same age, just younger.
Why are you dating somebody that's younger than your daughter? Like, that's weird. Because if roles were reversed, he would lose his shit if I was dating somebody that was 54. Number one, I wouldn't do it because that's just not me. My max is 12 years.
But I was telling her that you guys are like the same.
I'm gonna say that weirds me out. 'Cause that's just awkward as fuck. That is the last thing I want to hear. Like, I don't want to hear, oh yeah, my girlfriend is like you. It's just so fucking weird.
I'm surprised that his daughter is still in his life after all of this. Like, I feel like she should just cut off everything and never be part of this ever again. But here we are.
Okay, all right, I'll stop. Got it.
It's like
Bro
Ed
has a daughter.
enjoy-
Yeah, he has a daughter. Didn't we? I don't know if you watched the full Rose series. I don't even know, was it Rose? But yeah, he like. Oh, maybe I was remembering something else. But anyways, yeah. But bro is have a daughter, and his daughter is pretty. He's gotta be rich.
He's
gotta
making things awkward because he even admits
That's
that
the
Liz
only
was
thing
born
I
the
could
same
think
year he
of.
got divorced. Ed grew up, got married, had a child, and got divorced before she was even born.
She's a smart girl. She's smarter than me in so many ways. You have no idea.
I feel like we
I
do
think-
balance each other
I think
out in certain
everybody's
aspects.
smarter than you, Ed, but
Sometimes I feel like I'm way more mature than he is in some aspects.
Like Rose, I don't think Liz loves Ed much either. And I still can't figure out why she'd want to be with him, especially as their relationship consists of constant fighting and arguments. Just a month into the relationship, Liz dumps him because she feels like he's rushing their relationship. And just 2 days post-breakup, Ed posts pictures to Instagram, surrounded by his sugar babies on a trip to Las Vegas. Ed thinks it's a power play, but it's really just cringe. He can't get a woman without having to pay them. Although I'd be disgusted, Liz surprisingly takes him back a few months later, where they almost instantly get
Liz, girly, why?
engaged.
I am engaged.
We're engaged.
Engaged? Nah, what?
I'm so in love. We talked
In
all night long
love?
about what an idiot I was
Yeah.
and how dumb I was. The next day, I went and bought a ring, and I said, "Screw it!" I reach into my safe and I pull out this ring at 3:15 in the morning.
The subtle blink. the blink says it all. See, that's what I do when I'm like, I'm uncomfortable and I don't want to be in this scenario. Help.
And I
That's
said, "I'm
literally what I
serious
do.
about you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you."
Look at those blinks. Those blinks are normal.
She's like, "Are you gonna put it on my
She's doing it again.
finger?"
Asking this because I'm not a girl. But would you date an ugly, terrible dude like this if he was rich? Probably not. Okay, I would have to be. Wait, I just realized something. Wait. Do you see this? What happened to me? What the fuck? Look at my shoulder. Is that my shoulder? What happened to my shoulder? Nah. Okay, what did Big Ed do to my shoulder? Nah. Nah, okay. You can't be seeing this. I refuse. I need to fix it. Wait, it's actually cooked. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's the hair clipping. Wait, look. Wait, it's actually. Oh my gosh. I was like, why does my shoulder look like this? Why is it broken? See it? See this? Oh my gosh. It's because of this arm thing. Oh my god, brother. Oh, brother. Okay, boop. There you go. Okay, now we can continue. Wait, I'm too big. Am I too big? No, but
And I
like my
finally
pillow.
did, and now we're
I like
engaged.
My pillow.
The ring was worth every penny. 13,100 reasons for Liz not to leave me.
I don't know how on earth he can afford a 13 grand engagement ring. 90 Day Fiance must pay really, really well. But as you'd expect, getting engaged doesn't solve any of the actual problems in the relationship. So the couple end up in an explosive argument where Liz actually storms off. Ed is incredibly controlling here because he accuses Liz of being a lesbian just because she was talking to another woman.
And I see a friend of Liz grab her by the arm. I know her. She's a lesbian. And this looks like an emotional fight. It's the way that people that have been intimate look at each other. I'm shocked. I'm like, what's going on here? And I want to.
What's going on here?
I want to figure out what's going on.
Stop happening.
We got in a relationship.
Seriously?
That's what it looks like.
Seriously?
Yeah, later.
Oh, go yourself.
No.
No,
baby.
Go have fun if that's what you're gonna think. All right, bye.
Liz.
To accuse someone of being a lesbian just because they're talking to one is such a reach, and says everything about Ed's own insecurity. He's so desperate to have control of every aspect of Liz's life that he even gives her a curfew and accuses her of being bisexual for having gay friends.
If you stay with her, you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life. This is all of my decision. This is all of my choice. This is what I give up. I gave up my daughter, my mom, Rich, and I can't have any of my friends. I can't have any of my girlfriends.
Sorry.
I'm not allowed. Sit down. My friend Apudova.
I never even heard of her.
I can't even. You told me I'm not allowed to.
I never even heard of her. No, you don't want me to have friends.
I can't have Grace, my friend, with her daughter, because Liz is jealous.
I never said that.
I'm not allowed to have girlfriends.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Oh yeah, you are.
Wait, the cameraman knows what he's doing.
I'm not gonna apologize.
All of my friends are men, and you don't like that.
No, they're not. Most of them are gay women. Most of them.
Am I gay?
I don't know.
Am
You
I
tell
gay?
me. At this point, Liz, I do
he's
not
just
know.
rage baiting.
I
He's
think
doing
you
this on
are
purpose.
bisexual. There's been too many coincidences with you.
Too many coincidences.
You told me that you would be with a woman. You told me that.
I never
And
said
don't
Wait,
lie.
he
Yes,
looks
you
even
did.
worse with this hairstyle. Big Ed.
Ever said that. I said you would make me want to go the other way. I never said that I would get with another woman.
Oh,
I don't know where these accusations are coming from because
Imagine
Ed's completely
Fake
in control.
Ed turns you gay.
I have a
mean,
curfew.
That's fair.
I don't go out with friends. So I don't know how Ed thinks I cheated on him with a woman.
Not only does Ed want to control who she's friends with, but Ed also wants to stop Liz from working past midnight, even though she's literally a bar manager and is probably required to.
There are going to be times where I will have to work late, or I may have to pick up a weekend night shift.
I don't want 1 a.m. bull, like midnight stuff. It's
No, but inventory isn't like midnight.
I know.
And if, gosh forbid, I do need to pick up a Friday shift, it is going to be a midnight 1 o'clock a.m. shift. Like, it is what it is.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna
so this
understand
is like
that. I
the
don't want you
third
working till
victim
1 a.m.
of Ed that we know
I'm
of.
sorry, I don't, and I'm never gonna be okay with that.
It's a restaurant. I can't just work days.
But despite all his efforts to control her because he thinks that she might be unfaithful, it's actually Ed who cheats on her, as it all comes out in the tell-all episode that he's been messaging other women on dating sites.
So he said he wasn't on a dating app this year. Okay, I should come in and do receipts, Ed.
Okay, so baby, I'm on a dating website. It's not active. I haven't been on it.
Look at this.
Prove it. That was me.
Active 2 hours ago.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Active 2.
It's not me.
You're gonna get punched right
It's not you?
Let me see. It's not me. I don't even know how to access that. I don't even have that app on my desktop.
We've talked about
Show
this
my
already.
messages. Show me this.
We've talked about this before.
I created that a year and a half ago. My
Why
bio is
were
when
you
Teddy was alive.
When I created my own account.
I wasn't active. I haven't. I'm telling you right now. I swear to God, I
From
was
the
never
time-
on the website. If I was on a dating
How
app,
is it
I would
active?
know that.
It said last active 2 hours ago.
I'll tell you right now, it's not me. Show me the date that it says that I was on there.
I have the proof. Sean asked, were you on dating apps this year? You lied. You said no.
I did not lie.
I said, yes, you were. And
Liz,
you said,
prove it.
you're
That
crazy.
was me.
But it's not just random women on dating sites that Ed's been messaging, as an ex-girlfriend makes an appearance on the Tell-All episode
Oh
too.
my gosh,
Connecting
who is
remotely from the Philippines, please welcome Ed's ex, Rose.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Rose!
Has
Rose
Ed
makes a
messaged you or spoken to you the last couple months?
Yeah. Ed always
Ooh.
asking me for
Oh my gosh, oh, look at her. She grew up. Look at that new hairstyle.
FaceTime. You want to
Oh my
video call with him to
God.
FaceTime.
So Ed said that he hasn't spoken to you at all, and then now he's saying he can't remember if he spoke to you.
I didn't.
That's not true. Because he always
Hi, Blue.
messaged me and I
We're
have
watching Big
screenshot.
Ed.
Okay, well, we have that
Apparently,
screen.
His career is over now, so I want to know what happened. I didn't expect this to be a 38-hour long a video.
Shot.
This is what I wanted to read.
Can you read that for us, please?
I hope all is well. You looked amazing. She says thanks. He says, I want to come to the Philippines again to see you if you're open.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
When the truth is right in front of him, Ed can't just admit it or say he's sorry. Instead,
Look at
he
his
uses it as
face.
an opportunity to
He
tear
does
down
not
Liz, despite
care.
him being the one who's in the wrong again.
Did you say yes or no? Did you or did you not just say I have
He's
not
got
spoken to
game.
her?
Me no speak English.
What the?
I
You know what, it's not
can't.
something to
He's
joke about,
fucking
Ed.
It
rage
is, 'cause
baiting.
she's-
I
this is her. This
can't.
is
He's
who
doing
Liz
this on
is.
purpose.
She's reading the proof is in the pudding. She's reading the stupid text.
Tell me about that text.
Just
Tell me what
said
about that text.
I've not spoken to her.
See?
You just lied
Hey,
to
Liz.
everybody right here.
Liz just can't argue with him because he's so unwilling to admit that he cheated on her by messaging both other women and Rose. With no other way to convince him, Liz breaks down, and Ed embarrasses her in front of everyone by taking the engagement ring back.
I don't think I have any more respect.
Let me have my ring back.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my
You're a
God.
girl, I'm just gonna say
She's crying for
He got
Big
caught.
Ed.
I just want to move on.
Even though it sounds
And
like
Big
there's
Ed
no way
was
to get
literally
back
just
together,
like, I want my ring back. I can't. These can't be
as they
for
broke
real.
up more than 15 times throughout the course of the relationship, they eventually do. A few months later, they're back together, and Ed kicks off at Liz for driving a co-worker home after her shift, and she secretly records the conversation to show how even more cruel Ed is behind the scenes.
You're making stupid mistakes, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of your dumb fucking mistakes. I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of apologizing to you. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
I didn't ask you to apologize. I'm trying to speak to you.
Even though Ed's behavior is pretty disgusting, the couple still get back together. But what happens a few months later is much worse than anything they've been through before. It's just weeks before their wedding, Ed cancels it without even telling Liz first, and she only finds out through the wedding officiant telling her.
So I called the wedding off. I already canceled the venue. I haven't told
Oh
Liz
my
because
God.
if she heard me tell her it was off, she wouldn't believe it was
Oh
true. She wouldn't want to have the conversation. But, you know, at the end of the day, I can't marry Liz. We're not getting married.
You look so unbothered about it.
It's over.
too.
I'm done.
As you'd expect, Liz is devastated. Not just from not being able to marry Ed, but because he cancelled it behind her back. It's just
Dude, why would you want to marry Ed in the first place? Why does she actually want this?
one step away from being left at the altar pretty much.
So you want
I
to
thought
chat
he
and
just wants his money and that's it, you know? That's why she broke up with him like 1 month after dating, and then suddenly we're here, we're marrying each other, and she's getting yeeted over and over. he cheated, and now they got back together, and now they're engaged, and now they're not, and they got back together again, and they're married.
That's the last word you
Well,
say.
you're busy. I gotta
marry?
go.
I don't know.
Okay.
He's
You gotta
canceling on her.
Well, I have work in Boston.
Okay. Have a good night.
I can't.
How mean?
He's on my time right now. If he really wants to talk to me, he can wait. He can make the effort to wait.
Yeah, she's busy. She's just like, oh, I'm busy right now. I'm like, okay, whatever.
How rude is that? You're better than me.
not-
Do you know what I would have done? I would have got up and been like, you know what, mother, and threw the drink. cut him, and then been like, I'm in the middle of a conversation. See yourself out the door.
The plan was to take the train to Boston. I have a speaking engagement.
Girl wants the bag.
I just want to make sure that she was going to get back safely.
You think she's trying to do the thing where, if you marry somebody, right, and then you guys like break up, like, then you get like a percentage of your husband's money back. You think that's what she's trying to do? Which, you know what? Okay, that would make more sense.
San Diego. She wants to play the game, like, oh, I'm busy right now. I'm okay, we're great. I'm going to bed. I gotta get up.
You said you were leaving, but I still heard you in the hallway.
Right, I'm out of here.
Thankfully, this is the final time Liz and Ed break up, and they both move on to different partners eventually. But not before Liz's mother has a chance to lay into Ed about his embarrassing and disgusting behavior.
What did you tell me about your daughter?
I told you she was high maintenance.
You
if
told
you
me
piss her off, you're gonna get the bitch. You pissed her off, you got the bitch.
Emotional problems.
I did not say she had emotional problems.
You did tell me she had a really bad temper.
No.
And I wish you the best of luck.
No. I did
We
not
said
say,
that on-
don't you dare sit there and lie.
We said this.
I did not say that.
Since Liz's time in 90 Day Fiancé,
hot.
she's also been doing well, and thankfully didn't get back with Ed.
Sorry,
While Liz
I thought-
stayed well away from Ed, Ed didn't exactly stay well away from other women. In fact, just a few months later, he proposed to a fan just 24 hours after he met her, and that's got to be some sort of record. Ed met Portia Raymond at a fan meet and greet and was instantly blown away by her. And I'm definitely seeing some red flags here. As not only is Ed considerably older than her, but as she's a fan, there's a clear power imbalance here. But the proposal barely lasts a week, with Ed calling her off after realizing that he doesn't want to be in a relationship. Coincidentally, Portia was also in another relationship at the time with a man called Jason, who she'd been dating for over a year. So it seems like she was just trying to get some internet clout by being with Ed. Since Ed's luck with women is just so horrendous due to his own pathetic behavior, he started a new endeavor to find love. Ed reveals that he is looking to film a 90-day spin-off where he would get dating advice from his ex, Rose.
And then they asked me to stay on to
leave
film,
Rose alone.
I can't tell you what I'm filming, but it's a
90
spin-off.
Day.
Yeah, 90 Day Fiancé spin-off.
Okay.
So.
He just
and
wants
honestly,
to
this whole
milk
thing is
everything.
just awkward and pathetic. With Ed likely having to do a new show because of his tarnished reputation on the 90 Day Fiancé and the other spin-off series. Ed tries multiple times to re-enter the spotlight,
We don't
but
need
fans
any
of the show
more
and simultaneous
Ed.
haters of Ed are desperate to stop Ed from appearing again due to his horrific treatment of women. And having failed at any sort of redemption, Ed has to turn to get money the old-fashioned way, through getting an actual job. As of 2025, Ed works for a real estate business selling houses, with the marketing of his business taking inspiration from his time in 90 Day Fiancé. It really seems like Ed is trying to rebrand himself as a successful entrepreneur rather than a washed-up reality TV star.
Hey everyone,
Oh
my
my
name is Ed
gosh,
Brown.
look at his... Stop. He still has a bunch of merches of himself. Like, why? Why?
Exit Taylor Real Estate in Northwest Arkansas.
I guess
But what a
Rose
lot
is
of people
getting
don't know
paid.
is I actually went to high school here. I moved away.
I
came
doubt she's
back
getting
about
paid
2.5
that much,
years ago
though.
to
Like,
pursue
I heard,
a career in real estate and follow
during the
in
90 Day Fiancé thing, that Big Ed pretty much, like, took all the money. He got all the money in the cloud, and Rose got, like, nothing.
footsteps of my father, Dave Brown. So here we go. We're at my latest listing. We're at 1406 West Olive in Rogers, Arkansas. This is a beautiful remodeled craftsman style house, complete with cathedral ceiling.
Wait, this is the house that he's advertising, and it's got his fucking logo on it, and the fucking mug cup. Stop it. Stop.
It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Both bathrooms are brand new, as well
That's
as a
how he
brand
makes
new
money?
kitchen. So come
No,
check it out.
apparently this is new. Apparently this is new. He's just now starting to find other business like real estate. So he got this job, and this is what he's doing now.
2026, Big Ed is trying desperately to promote his cameo, but I don't know anyone who would actually buy something for him. His time on 90 Day
had that
Fiancé and the
for
spin-off
a while,
shows seemed innocent at first, with Ed coming across as a bit of a loser. But it didn't take long for Ed's dark side to reveal itself, as he's without a doubt
What do you mean? It only took like one episode. Oh my god, Big Ed, no. And what do you mean his career is over? Well, I guess he's out of the TV shows. He's just now actually just focusing on his job, maybe. Dude, Rose does deserve much better. Do you need any qualification to work on real estate? I don't know actually. You don't need any there? Oh my gosh. Wait, I heard real estate gives a lot of money. That's it. Wait, Anta. Wait a minute. What is this? Grilled Patrick. I cooked every character from...
Today we're cooking every animal from SpongeBob. What you might not know is that each of your favorite characters is based...
Wait. SpongeBob isn't SpongeBob a literal sponge, or is that like a sea creature that I've never heard of? Isn't SpongeBob a sponge? Isn't he based off of a literal sponge, or is there like a sponge sea creature? Wait, now I need to know. Bob the Sponge. Huh? An anthropomorphic sea sponge. A sea sponge. Wait. There's a sponge sea creature. I've never seen that. Never in my life. Okay, that one doesn't look like these pictures. And how come there's only one of these pictures? Wait. Wait, they aren't squares. They aren't squares. They're circles. Wait, why do they look like chicken nuggets? Oh my god. Can you even eat those? I don't know. I feel I've never seen these. There are filter feeders that are bound to the seabed. What are they used for? Stop. Highly absorbent organisms used for personal care. Bathing, exfoliating, applying makeup. Huh? Household cleaning, specialized applications like painting or historically medical care. What? Oh my gosh, I've never seen these. You know, I was thinking of like the kitchen sponges. Because they look exactly like SpongeBob. And they're usually yellow ones. These ones. See? They're literally SpongeBob. They look more like SpongeBob than this thing, whatever this is. These ones are circles. I'm pissed. I am pissed. And they also soak up water. Just like SpongeBob. Okay, now
from SpongeBob. What you might not know is that each of your favorite characters is based on a real-life sea creature.
Yeah, I know that, except for fucking SpongeBob. Look at that. That looks something like SpongeBob.
Know is that each of your favorite characters is based...
Oh, I don't know who this guy is.
...on a real-life...
Wait, how did that do?
What you might not know is that each of your favorite characters is based on a real-life creature. This is the wildest lineup of edible ocean animals ever assembled, and today we're answering the ultimate question. Which character from SpongeBob tastes best? Starting with our most important Bikini Bottom character, SpongeBob.
I'm ready.
He's ready, and
He's
so are
ready.
we, but
He's
we got
ready.
a problem. This is a real sea sponge. The problem is, you can't really eat them. But fortunately, we have something even better. This is SpongeBob's house, a real sea pineapple.
No, you can't eat SpongeBob. Bro is a freaking liar. He's like, all of these characters are edible. No, they're not.
Sea pineapples.
Wait, did he say that? Wait.
Which character from SpongeBob? And today, the wildest lineup of characters is based on from SpongeBob. What you might not know is that each of your favorite characters is based on a real-life sea creature. This is the wildest lineup of edible ocean animals ever assembled. And today, we're answering the ultimate question. Which character from SpongeBob tastes best? Starting with our most important Bikini Bottom character, SpongeBob. He's ready, and so are we, but we got a problem. This is a real sea sponge. The problem is, you can't really eat them. But fortunately, we have something even better. This is SpongeBob's house, a real sea pineapple. Sea pineapples are a real, live, edible marine organism. They're a delicacy in Asia and super rare to find them fresh like this. I heard that they also go by the name of sea squirt, and I can understand why. I'm gonna try slicing into.
You know, there's a lot of things in the sea that squirts, so it's not the only one. So I don't know why it's called sea squirter when there's also other stuff that squirts
this thing.
in the sea. Okay. Oh my god.
That thing just went off like a grenade. Ah, man,
Just splattered
looking
all
directly
over
at something
his
else that
face.
explode in your face is just hard to do.
Oh.
What just happened? Inside appears to be this strange, like, flesh sack.
Oh.
It just never ends, man. When will it stop squirting? And I'm really just gonna clean this off and we'll be back.
12 seconds later.
Cleaned up, it has this interesting looking flesh that's sometimes eaten raw, but also often grilled. Just doing my best here to develop some decent color and flavor. Honestly, at this point, it's looking very similar to gross, unrendered chicken skin, but it does have this almost charred, pleasant seafood smell to it. The one thing I know for sure is that regular pineapple absolutely does not belong on pizza. But it's time to find out if that same rule applies to sea pineapple. I'm optimistic that this will have a similar flavor profile as like an anchovy, which goes incredibly well on pizza. I am still completely covered in sea pineapple.
I think it's sea poop. Even I got shot. You see this thing on my shirt?
Oh god, no.
It's so bad. I can't do it. Like someone left a diaper in the ocean for like a week and then put it on pizza.
Very, very intense seafood flavor with a nice rubber band texture. I think we can unequivocally say that sea pineapple does not belong on pizza.
It's so cool, but that was one of the most disgusting things I've eaten.
I feel like due to the fun factor of that whole experience, it's gotta be at least a D.
Under one condition,
like
I am
thing?
totally good with that. I just need you to prove it to me with this nice piece right here.
Oh, that's a juicy boy.
Oh, baby, I heard that juice squeezing out.
What it all means is SpongeBob is getting D tier. We have made it to the most notorious villain of Bikini Bottom, Plankton.
You're all mine, you sweet Krabby Patty.
He might be small, but he is full of evil. Let's start by at least finding out what a real Plankton is. What you might not know about the character Plankton is that he's actually a copepod, which are these little guys right here. They're tiny aquatic crustaceans ranging from just 0.2 to 2 millimeters in size, known as insects of the sea. But let's take an even closer look. I'll just very carefully try to select a single copepod, drop it onto the slide. Dude, holy that freaked me out.
Okay.
Dude.
It's Plankton. It's actually.
Does it look like him?
Yes.
There's
two antennae.
Check this out. Oh, look at him.
Yo, Max, try this one too.
Look at him. Now another version of Plankton is this dried edible version right here. It's called phytoplankton with this unbelievable green color, and it's what we'll be using to cook with. And what we are of course making is the Wagyu Plankton dry age. I've dry aged with many crazy ingredients. Needless to say, phytoplanktons are first, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
2 weeks later.
Our time is up. Just take a look at our plankton dry aged steak. It seems to have really darkened up. I really hope this thing is still edible. Stunning interior with even more pronounced marbling from the dry aging process. It has this ever so slight briny kind of like seaweed smell to it. Keeping the seasoning super simple with just salt so we can really taste the flavors. And we'll get it onto a ripping hot pan. Basting with that rendered beef fat, and our plankton dry age is finally ready to be sliced. Just a beautiful rosy pink interior, and to really set the mood, plating it right on top of the chum bucket, along with a little phytoplankton flaky salt on the side.
Oh my.
I mean, dry-aged Wagyu steak is always gonna be good. The question is, did adding plankton to it help or take away?
I'm almost getting tea vibes from this, like a little matcha undertone or something.
It's like earthy.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too.
Very nutty, but I think the plankton is making it worse.
I mean, I'm in full agreement that adding plankton to a dry-aged steak does not help it. I still think it's good.
I'm feeling more towards a C.
I think it's closer to a B.
I just don't think that it helped this dish. I'm gonna go with a D.
Kyle, jeez,
I'm
Kyle.
sorry.
All right, we'll
Despite
see
how
it
cool this one was, unfortunately, plankton is getting a C tier. We have made it to the one and only Kevin, the sea
What? Oh no.
I have to say, Kevin is not always the nicest to SpongeBob. I think it's time we get a little revenge for him by finding out if you can actually eat a sea cucumber. Believe it or not, this right here is a real sea cucumber. It has this absolutely insane wrinkly texture. It is currently dried out and hard as a rock, and it's even got a little bud. What's crazy is that sea cucumbers are real live animals that roam across the ocean floor, kind of like little caterpillars, filtering water as they go.
How they look gross.
They're honestly pretty cute. Now because
What are those poop?
like little caterpillars, filtering water as they go. They're honestly pretty cute. Now because our sea cucumbers are on the bigger side, making them edible is apparently a 7-day process. The first thing we need to do is get them into water to fully rehydrate. Oh, Kobe. Okay, from here I'll need to switch out the water every 12 hours, and apparently over the next 7 days they should roughly 3 to 4x in size. But let's find out. I will see you guys in about a week.
1 week later.
Well, guys, it has been a week. Just check out the size of Kevin. So right now they're still quite hard and crunchy, so the next step is we actually need to simmer them to tenderize. We're left with our beautiful army of sea cucumbers. Okay, here's the thing about cucumbers on land. They taste way better when they're turned into pickles. The question is, does that same concept apply to the cucumbers of the sea? What we're doing here is turning our beautiful sea cucumbers into pickles. We'll add in our sea cucumbers. Next, we'll add the dill, the garlic, black peppercorns, and finally, we'll top it all off with the pickle brine. This has some sugar and just a bit of salt. I imagine these are already gonna be quite briny. Just realized we might be on the cusp of the world's first dill pickled sea cucumbers. We'll let this sit in the fridge for a full weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday.
Oh my gosh.
And just like that, finally, our pickled sea cucumbers should be done. I mean, it smells exactly like dill pickles. I give you a dill sea pickle. From here, there's only one thing left to do. Yes, we are of course making fried sea pickles. We'll chop them up into perfect little pickle medallions. The color is spot on, though I will say it's almost like rubbery. So we go into the wet batter, next the cornmeal dry, and finally we fry. And that should be perfect. Ooh, I can tell they're super crispy. Hit them with a little Old Bay, give them a toss, and these came out looking surprisingly perfect. Served next to a creamy Cajun sauce, it's time we find out how Kevin the Sea Cucumber really tastes. Fried, pickled Kevin the Sea Cucumber.
Really weird.
But it's not bad.
The interior is kind of chewy.
A little gummy, but it tastes like a dill pickle.
I was really just expecting a very like crunchy texture.
Well, guys, here's the real question.
It's a thickle, wow, it's so firm. Wow.
Thank you.
I want to break my teeth.
There it is.
Oh.
Ah!
Whoa,
What is that? What is that?
bro? I freaking ate that.
I like Kevin in that form.
You know what this is like eating? A freaking bouncy ball. Like, it literally bounces.
Clearly, in straight pickle form, no bueno. I don't think it should be an F because the fried version wasn't terrible, but I also think it should be a D.
Agree.
I'm good with D.
What it means is Kevin, the pickled sea cucumber, is getting D tier. We've reached perhaps Bikini Bottom's most iconic character, Squidward.
Oh my god, that's my favorite character right there.
Canned bread. This town is great.
There's just something about Squidward that I absolutely love, and you already know I'm gonna try to find real canned bread for this one. Let's give it a shot. So believe it or not, Squidward is actually an octopus. But sadly, this guy's a little small. But this Squidward is a lot more like it. Check out the freaking size of these tentacles. Just absolutely massive with those wild looking suction cups. From here to our simmering water, we'll add in all of our beautiful aromatics, keeping the heat low to allow that tough flesh to break down. While that cooks, believe it or not, what I have in front of me is actual canned bread. Needless to say, I had no idea this was a real thing, and I am dying to see what it looks like. It's a nice looking spongy, almost moist interior. This is kind of blowing my mind right now. What's crazy is it looks and slices exactly like normal bread would, and it somehow looks super moist and tasty.
Oh, that looks good.
The texture is amazing. It has this really nice chew to it. It is a little bit bitter, kind of like a molasses undertone.
I like
Toasted up with butter, I feel like this would be out of this world. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. In with our canned bread to toast it up. My plan is to use these as the base of our octopus dish, and that is the color we're looking for. And just like that, our octopus should be done. Woo-wee! This thing is looking like an alien. And after that long, low and slow cooking, this octopus is extremely tender. You can just see how easily my knife is sliding through. You can see that unique jelly-like texture on the outside. It looks weird, but that's where you get so much flavor. In with our beautiful Squidward tentacles. And now we're just essentially hitting it with a quick marinade. Oil, parsley, garlic, shallots, chilies, and lemon is a vibrant and fresh combination that just works so well. And it's time to grill. Remember, our Squidward is already fully cooked at this point, so really all we're doing here is developing color, leaving us with the perfectly charred and crispy exterior that makes grilled octopus so great. Lemony cream sauce will glue our toasted canned bread to the plate, more teardrops of sauce, followed by a spiral of sliced octopus. Paired with a whole Squidward tentacle, at least visually, I'm actually very impressed with how this one came out. I don't think I've been more excited to try a loaf of bread in my entire life.
It looks pretty cool.
Look at that flow. Let's taste Squidward. A little bit of that Squidward, a little bit of that canned bread on there.
I know it doesn't sound like it, but I really like that octopus.
The octopus is good.
Mixed with this extremely molassesy bread, it is horrible.
Yeah, I don't know why you would put it on bread.
I don't know if I love it or hate it. The Squidward, though, is phenomenal.
I love the octopus. I hate that bread. So I'm gonna go with a C.
I gotta go D.
We're gonna meet somewhere in the middle and unfortunately give Squidward a C tier.
Okay, I feel like that was, hey, dude, was that bread really needed? They literally were like, we're gonna taste the characters itself. So for Squidward, he's not part of a canned bread. So why would they even add that into the, like, I don't mind them like doing it, but why would they add it to the tier list? What? I'm pissed off.
We have made it to none other than Gary.
This is a Squidward tier list, not a Squidward plus canned bread.
The snail.
Good morning, Pineapple. Good morning, Gary.
Oh.
As you guys know, I love cats, so Gary has always had a soft spot in my heart. He may be a man of few words, or you might even say a snail of few meows, but either way, let's cook. This right here is Gary, aka a sea whelk, and as you can see, it is absolutely massive. Flown in live all the way from Japan to preserve freshness, these sea snails have a beautiful shell and super meaty flesh. I'm really curious how they compare to regular escargot. And I just noticed this. Those are the little antennas. Do you see that? He has little eyes there. And if you look close, there's even a barnacle.
Did somebody say barnacle boy?
No.
Okay.
The outside seems to have all sorts of stuff growing off of it, so the first thing I'll do here is give it a nice brush to get it all cleaned up. Okay, so this next step is very important. The best way to humanely cook these is to shock them in extremely cold salted ice water.
A few moments later.
It's been 15 minutes, and now they're ready to be humanely cooked. Lemon, salt, and we'll bring to a boil. These are a super premium seafood, so the key is to avoid overcooking because they'll easily turn rubbery. And I'll do my best to remove the meat.
Whoa.
So I believe this end spiral is mostly just internal organs that we'll discard. There's this flap situation. I'm also going to kind of remove, leaving us with just that clean, thick leg muscle, which should be exactly what we're looking for. And just take a look at that clean flesh. It kind of reminds me of like a scallop. To finish, we'll get it in a pan with some butter. Adding in our chopped Gary with garlic and white wine, finishing with parsley and lemon. These look and smell absolutely unreal. Now, because Gary is also SpongeBob's alarm clock, we're trying something different with this breakfast. I have no idea if Snail Benedict should be a thing, but I'm ready to find out. It's creamy and savory and full of flavors that in theory should go well with snails. So topping with a poached egg and hollandaise sauce. I give you a Gary Benedict that I'm hoping will do him justice. Everybody give me your best meow.
Meow. No, dude, mine definitely sounded the most like an actual cat.
I'll let you guys be the judge. Let us know down in the comments. I think Sophia's was pretty good. Gary's Eggs Benedict.
Dude, this snail is huge.
It's a big boy.
So good.
Normally with snail, you sometimes get a little bit of sand or a crunchy bite, but this, there's so much interior meat and we really clean them out. It is so good. It's like conch meat.
In the realm of octopus, conch.
I'm at an S. Easy.
100% an S.
Wow, I think I could go S too. Out of nowhere, Gary the Snail makes it to S tier. We have made it to King Jellyfish.
I heard you can't eat some.
I mean, easily the most intense jellyfish in all of Bikini Bottom, but I will say he is used to make a Krabby Patty topping that I've always wanted to try.
It's just a little old Krabby Patty smothered in jellyfish jelly. I call it a Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly.
You know, growing up, that is the one food I always wanted to try. Let's see if we can make it. And for King Jellyfish, we got this king-size package shipped all the way from Japan. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this was actually overnighted from Japan, and they packaged it with yesterday's Japanese newspaper. Cal, what are you doing?
Reading the newspaper.
You can't read Japanese.
Oh, you right.
Well, there's pictures on it.
And what we have here is legit jellyfish sashimi. I'm so interested to see what this is like. Whoa, weird. I have no idea what to think of this right now. Kind of reminds me of like translucent cabbage. And it actually has a somewhat pleasant, like salty, briny smell to it. We're gonna let the intrusive thoughts win now, Sophia?
Yes.
Oh, I don't dislike it. Nice texture, unique flavor, confusing. To assemble our jellyfish jelly, we start by getting our beautiful jellyfish into the blender and blend. Now here is where things get interesting. We start with water, sugar, tarragon, glycerin, and gelatin, a combination which should help us achieve an authentic jellyfish jelly texture. And finally, the most important ingredient, our blended up jellyfish. Authentic jellyfish jelly must be made using the real stuff, so I'm throwing in the entirety of our blended up jellyfish. Couple drops of food coloring to achieve the authentic color from my childhood dreams. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this might actually end up working. Jellyfish jelly goes into our jar here before cooling. I am super interested in seeing what the final texture will end up looking like. And let's assemble SpongeBob's famous Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly. And this one's simple, it's just bottom bun, then patty, and of course our jellyfish jelly, which as you can see, seems to have fully solidified. And that right there is authentic jellyfish jelly. I'd like to think that SpongeBob would be proud. We'll add a whole bunch of it right over the top, and it is everything I could have hoped for. It has that nice jiggly bounce, though I'm still deciding if the cross-section is beautiful or highly disturbing.
The Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly looked like the most delicious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, Kyle, this is what dreams are made of, because it's time.
Dude, you nailed this. It's kinda good.
It's really good.
It's not bad.
It just tastes like jelly on a burger, and not bad jelly on a burger.
I kind of want to add some peanut butter, make a little peanut butter jellyfish jelly Krabby Patty.
That's such a good idea. How about peanut butter?
Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You know peanut butter on a burger is a thing. Jellyfish jelly on a Krabby Patty is a thing. You put them together, and it just might be horrible. It's like a bacon peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Wait, hold on. We need to taste the jellyfish by itself. Jellyfish jelly, peanut butter, and raw jellyfish.
Really strange. It's almost like elasticy, but chewy, and it bursts too with juices.
I was gonna give it a shocking C. That burger with that jelly was pretty good. I liked it.
Before we brought out all those additions, the first bite wasn't bad, which is what we were cooking. I think a C is fair.
Agree.
Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly is getting a C tier. Next up, the Bikini Bottom supervillain who always seems to get the short end of the stick, Man Ray.
Fools, prepare to be eradicated.
You know that's the Tickle Belt Mermaid Man used on you in episode number 17.
Got him again with the tickle belt, but just wait because this one's about to get crazy. Okay, so that is Man Ray, but this is a Stingray. And it is a big boy. I mean, this has easily got to be one of the craziest whole animals we've ever seen on this channel. We have these epic flowing wings on either side, just this insane, almost dragon-like backbone, that distinctive long tail, and of course, that highly venomous spine. We have this massive, like, ear duct situation and the craziest looking eye. You'd think the skin would be like sandpaper, but surprisingly, it's actually pretty smooth. And it is finally time we slice into this thing.
Whoa, 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 hold up. We got your real life tickle belt.
Like what Man Ray used? Are you sure that is that real? Ooh, oh, that's cold.
So this is a real life childbirth simulator. This is gonna simulate what it will feel like when you give birth.
Dude, this is not cool. So I'm supposed to break this down while I have this on my body? Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, it's on 1 out of 30.
Oh.
Yo, this is what happens if you have twins.
Dude, stop!
Oh my gosh.
So the challenge is you gotta fillet this thing while essentially giving birth to twins, triplets, quadruplets, quintuplets. I'm going all the way up.
Essentially, what we have in front of us is 4 fillets. There's 2. Oh, ow, Kyle, ow! There's 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. I'm not gonna act like I really am a master at this. Just if you're gonna do it, start low, okay?
All right, we're low.
This is like an amount that I can get behind, Kyle. Just leave it there.
You're at like water breaking stage.
Are we just
I don't think
witnessing?
anybody's simulated childbirth while breaking down a freaking stingray.
Yo, this is a world's first.
Basically just peeling away that top fillet from the bones down below. We're almost there.
Last little final slice up.
We're left with this beautiful, absolutely beautiful stingray.
Wow, you did it.
Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful what?
He got
Stingray
one.
fillet! Dude, I have a massive newfound respect for women. What we're left with are some of the most insane looking fillets I've ever seen. It has these insanely pronounced muscle fibers, almost like a flank steak, but in fish form. Then closer to the top, it almost starts to fray and has the texture of like string cheese. I took off a slice and you can see how it has this crazy looking accordion type shape. It is finally time to cook, and we'll start by slicing into chunks right around this size here. And you're not gonna believe what we we turn this into? What we're making is a Kerala-style stingray curry, a famous Indian curry from southwestern India, where this is actually a very popular dish. After assembling this flavorful paste, we toast up some mustard seeds and coconut oil, add in some fenugreek seeds, fresh curry leaves, a wide range of aromatics, and some black kokum. Needless to say, the ingredients and process is very new to me, but trying to be as authentic as possible, and honestly, I'm smelling and seeing deliciousness I've never experienced before. It looks awesome. From here, adding in some chunks of coconut, our chopped up stingray fillet, finally covering it up to simmer. And just like that, it should be done. Topped with fried curry leaves for color. I am very excited to see how Man Ray tastes in real life. That texture just looks so incredibly unique.
How we doing over there, champ?
Never again. There's something about you having control over my body that I don't like.
Honestly, I felt weirder than you.
Time to eat some stingray. Phenomenal texture.
I love that.
So good.
It's like a nice chicken. Almost if chicken was more tender.
But it has a nicer chew. Like it's not dry at all.
It's a flavor explosion.
Ooh, it's got a little kick to it. Man.
Ray.
I can't look at you the same color. Can we switch seats? Let's switch seats for the rest of this. Now you guys know the truth about the height of our chairs.
Ooh, I get front row seat to the food now.
I'm gonna shock you with this score even more than I shocked you earlier. I'm giving it an S.
I'm between an A and an S.
I gotta go S.
An absolute shocker for Man Ray. It's gonna be an S for Stingray. Next up, easily the coolest dude in Bikini Bottom, Larry the Lobster. You know, the concept of saving a fish from drowning underwater is a little bit wild, but either way, he's a beast. And this right here is the Larry the Lobster of Larry the Lobsters. I mean, he is a stud. I mean, Larry is debatably bigger than Cleo, which is crazy. Now, something my dad always taught me is that before you put down a lobster, always say thank you to it. Thank you, Larry. Kyle, we're gonna need a bigger knife.
Oh no!
Opening it up, just
Larry.
some absolutely stunning lobster meat, and we'll get them seasoned up with some olive oil, a nice thin layer of a Cajun rub for a perfect Larry the Lobster kick. And we'll get it on the grill. The key here is developing really nice color on the tail meat while ensuring those claws cook through. Once flipped, the herby basting butter fully absorbs and cooks into the meat, keeping all those juices inside the shell. And that right there is grilled lobster perfection. This thing is so big, even these little legs that are usually super shrimpy are just packed with meat. And now we gotta get serious. It's finally time we tackle this leg. But the first thing we do, as always, is of course, a little lobster shotgun. Crack it. Oh, that was like a gallon of lobster bisque. That is phenomenal. From here, we'll just place her down, cover for safety, and it's hammer time. Oh. That could not have gone more perfectly. I mean, that is freaking crazy. From here, we'll just coarsely chop up all that beautiful and buttery grilled lobster into a bowl with some mayo, lemon, salt, pepper, and chives, giving it a good mix. We got that buttery brioche and mounds of that beautiful Larry salad, finished with some chives and lemon. So here's the thing, Larry is the strongest character in Bikini Bottom, so I brought in Lulu, one of the strongest sumo wrestlers in the entire world.
I'm very hungry, yay!
Me too!
What do you think?
I like lobster.
Okay, let's taste it.
Very nice.
What do you think this is?
I think S.
You think this is S tier?
Yeah.
I think it could be A tier.
No. S.
A.
S.
A.
S.
A.
S.
Next up, Bikini Bottom's thrill-seeking Texan, Sandy Cheeks.
Sandy.
So, what's your name?
Wait, Sandy Cheeks?
What this means is, yes, we are venturing into some truly exotic meat territory. It's time for squirrel.
God, what?
Boy, it's about to get real. This right here is squirrel. Very dark red colored meat. Something tells me this one is gonna be gamey. It even comes with a few little hairs for Kyle.
What?
Did Kyle say, ah?
Oh! Dude, that got way too close.
That was like 7 inches away, bruh. Now, in the spirit of Sandy Cheeks, we are of course cooking this Texas barbecue style. So what it means is we're seasoning very simply with just salt and black pepper. Now, even further in the spirit of Sandy Cheeks, we of course also have some acorns.
I'm glad
As you
I'm not
know,
a squirrel.
acorns are by far Sandy's favorite food in all of Bikini Bottom. So I figured it's only right that we try to find a way to cook with them.
So
and
cute.
let's
Those
get it
acorns
on
are
the
so
grill.
small.
Yes, the plan
thought
is to
they'd be
smoke this
bigger.
squirrel using acorns as our smoke source. This is the one situation where not using applewood is acceptable, but honestly, I have no idea if these acorns will make it taste good or absolutely terrible.
They
My
have
hope
to.
is
They
the
have to
strong
taste
acorn smoke will kind of override the gamey squirrel flavor, glazing with some barbecue sauce to achieve a beautiful glossy exterior. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this squirrel is actually not looking half bad. Beautiful, deep.
But why does it look like he literally just roasted like a full squirrel? Why did he just like chopped it off into like smaller pieces?
Mahogany color, plated next to all the best Texas barbecue sides. I'm
It's like literally in a laying down pose. That
actually
is-
feeling optimistic. Okay, it looks good, but
I
to be
love
considered an
barbecue,
authentic platter of Texas barbecue, it's missing something. And that would, of course, be the brisket. I think Sandy would agree that nothing ties together a Texas barbecue feast like some good old slices of juicy brisket. And with our plate fully loaded, let's see how it tastes.
Smells like a great Texas barbecue platter.
Speaking of Texas barbecue, you have got to try Max Jerky's Texas barbecue flavor. It is by far the most authentic barbecue jerky you will ever have.
Also, use
jerkies,
code
but they're so
SpongeBob25 for 25% off of everything at maxjerky.com.
We really appreciate the support.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, this was by far the most difficult video we've ever made, but your support is the reason we're able to make stuff just like this, so it means a lot, and hope you guys check it out.
I'm gonna go for Sandy's cheeks.
Okay, Sophia, you want one of Sandy's
Which
cheeks? I think
cheeks?
Kyle will take the other.
I loved Sandy as a character.
We're gonna find out how you like her at dinner.
Dude, I ate squirrel
I think
once
she's
before and I
annoying.
gagged.
So this one's different
Wait,
though.
I'm
It's
not
been
being
slow smoked to perfection with acorns. It really doesn't look bad.
There's a hair.
Dude, mine is covered in hair.
Just ignore the hair.
He didn't take off
This is way better than last time.
That squirrel is pretty good. Oh, it hit you.
Oh yeah.
The texture kind of turns to like a mushy pate really fast.
It's a very lean, wild tasting animal. You know what it tastes like? It kind of tastes like how I imagine Kyle would taste. You know, he has really that lean build.
And Max kind of liked the squirrel, so I take that as a compliment.
I was thinking it's between a C and a D.
It kind of surprised me to the upside. I'm giving it an F+.
I gotta go out.
Really? I thought it was a very solid D, borderline C. What it
I
means
thought they liked it. They're from their reactions, it was a lot better than the ones that they gave D. So I'm so confused.
is Sandy Cheeks
Why
is
F?
getting an F+. We have made it to Barnacle Boy.
Your pipsqueak is
Ooh,
getting
Barnacle
cold.
Boy.
Shall I feed you?
Feed this, old man.
Just no respect around here. He may be old and washed up, but wait till you see what we got for this one.
Oh, man,
Believe it
I
or
gotta
not, what we
rewatch
have here are
SpongeBob again.
real, edible
Oh my god.
barnacles. These are gooseneck barnacles that are, believe it or not, a major delicacy, harvested from rocky intertidal zones
eat
in
these?
places like Spain and Portugal. They have a meaty, sort of leathery finger in the middle with all sorts of colors and shapes, then this crazy nail or talon-like head. Just absolutely absurd looking. You know what it kind of reminds me of? You know the guy's
even
farm
imagine
in
where
District
to
9?
begin.
See what I'm talking about? Okay, it is time to
What?
cook. First thing we gotta do is get this thing on.
I feel like they hated SpongeBob more than Sandy.
Just wish there were some superheroes that could help get this thing on. Mermaid Man!
And Barnacle Boy.
To the rescue! It wasn't even plugged in. Guys, we're good.
You look like idiot.
I'm gonna go grab a Krabby Patty. We'll add the water and we'll salt very well. And we'll go in with the barnacles. Treating these very similar to how we would other types of seafood. It's a quick process because overcooking will guarantee they turn rubbery. It's only been a couple minutes, but just like that, they're done. Whoa, if you look closely on this one, there's a tiny mussel on there. Served traditionally with some citrus, these things are super juicy. From here, just pulling off the head, honestly, it kind of just looks like a worm.
I think this looks like a dinosaur foot. Way softer than I was expecting.
It's very briny.
It's like a mix between the texture of clam and calamari.
I feel like I just got a mouthful of ocean water. It's really salty.
The more I eat them, the more I like them.
I feel like this would be a good bar snack.
Yeah, with like a glass of white wine maybe. It's a lot better with lemon, wow.
I'm team gooseneck barnacle now, I like them.
I like them too. I'm excited about it.
They like it.
Did that get you?
Cal, what's wrong with you?
I'm at a shocking A. I think these punch way above their weight class.
I agree.
I think I'm gonna go B. I like them, but I'm not overly impressed.
What that means, if we combine our scores, Barnacle Boy somehow finds himself in A tier. Next up, the one and only Fred the Grouper.
My leg! My leg!
That dude is literally always messing up his leg. Do fish even have legs? Let's find out. I give you Fred the Grouper, who officially takes the cake for the biggest whole fish we've ever had in this studio.
What?
This right here is a 43-pound grouper. And this thing is an absolute beast. Specifically, the head on this guy is just mind-blowing. Beautiful, almost yellow polka dots, an absolutely massive jaw, and take a look at his teeth. I mean, they look like they belong on a wolf or like a vampire.
My leg!
Now you might be wondering why we need a Fred the Grouper this big, and it all comes down to these fins. Believe it or not, the pectoral fins as well as the pelvic fins are technically the arms and the legs of a fish, which is exactly what we'll be needing for our dish. Then I'm gonna treat this like I would any other size fish and kind of just follow down the back strap with my knife. And let's see what we got. Oh, mama. Now that is a fillet. Now, as beautiful as this fillet is, what's most important here is
my leg.
So we're gonna remove it just like so. Just looks absolutely beautiful. Have no fear, this will definitely not be going to waste. We'll cube up our slices into these perfectly bite-sized pieces, combining onions with lemon and lime, then tossing in the rest of our fresh ingredients. What's essentially happening is the acid from the citrus is cooking our Fred the Grouper as it's tossed with all those flavors. In the meantime, we'll get our fins, aka the legs, and give them a quick fry. What you might not know is that fish fins are full of cartilage and skin, making them edible and gelatinous once cooked. But most importantly, they get super crispy like a chip, which should be perfect for this dish. To assemble, we top with a creamy and citrusy avocado sauce with a good serving of ceviche, browning that with Fred's crispy and crunchy leg. Okay, I'm gonna start by giving everybody a piece of Fred's leg.
That's a crispy leg.
So kind of use it as a chip, a little bit of that sauce as well.
Incredible ceviche. The chip is like eating a fungus toenail.
But that ceviche is insane. There's no fishy flavor. It's zesty. The sauce is a little creamy. I love Fred.
Great texture on the fish. Honestly, I thought pretty good texture on the fin. It's a little bit fishy. It's a little bit fibrous, but it looked cool. Okay, the big question is, how are we gonna rank this? Because apparently nobody liked my deep fried Fred's leg.
I'm feeling a solid B.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
I was gonna give it an A. I think any fish that you can eat raw like this that tastes that great, it kind of has like an additional bump.
I mean, all that said, you're at A, we're both at B, which means Fred the Grouper is getting a B. We have made it to Bikini Bottom's most greedy crustacean, the one and only Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
Okay, clearly he only thinks about money, but there is something charming about Mr. Krabs, so we gotta treat him right. This is a $1,200 real-life Mr. Krabs, and what we have planned for it is right up his alley. I have humanely put down Mr. Krabs. Let's get him cooked. While that finishes cooking, let's assemble the rest of our boil. We have this beautiful garlicky Cajun butter, and we'll get it right over the top of those sausages, the corn, those little shrimp, and we'll toss. Ooh, smells so good. And now we plate. Hit it with a little parsley, a healthy dose of lemon, 2 jumbo half-pound shrimp, and of course, our beautiful Mr. Krabs. Not bad, but we need to kick this up a notch, Mr. Krabs style. So we are, of course, blinging him out in 24-karat gold leaf. This is Mr. Krabs after all, and I know this is something he would appreciate, so needless to say, we are going extremely heavy. Just completely covering our crab in the most unnecessary amount of gold I've ever seen. That should just about do it. Is it excessive? Yes, but I'm not gonna lie, it might be the coolest looking crab boil I've ever seen. I think Mr. Krabs would be proud. There really is nothing like fresh, flaky king crab. Let's go for a taste.
How much gold do you think is on here?
Too much gold. I think I'm gonna start with the shrimp. Is it a crazy move to dip the shrimp in the gold?
Dude, that's what I was just about to do. I think it adds like a nice golden metallic flavor on top.
You sure about
Why
that?
do you want that?
Mr. Krabs, you are good. I love that you get that salty flavor, but it's the perfect amount.
That's the thing about crab, it's pre-seasoned. You don't need any additional seasoning.
I don't think you can get better than this.
Is Mr. Krabs better than Larry the Lobster? That's gonna be the big heated debate.
Yo, what happens if you eat too much crab?
Yes.
Can't be anything good.
I'd say
I
yes.
feel kind of weird right now.
Whoa! Yo.
Is that Mr. Krabs?
There's a huge part of me that wants to give this S tier, but when I look at all the money we spent on this meal, I just have to bring it down to A. Do you guys agree?
The experience is really S tier.
Bro, speak for yourself. This is delicious. S tier.
Yes,
Well, the people have spoken. It's gonna be an S tier. Let's move this one along. Crab cap on. Moving on. Next up, Bikini Bottom's smooth-talking anchorman, Perch Perkins.
I'm Perch Perkins, and here are tonight's top stories.
Just wait till you see what we have for
Kind of
this one.
fishes.
And for today's perch, we have one of the rarest fish in the entire world. This is a black throat sea perch, and this single fish right here cost a whopping $300. And now we're gonna very carefully scale the fish.
For that small thing,
Is it raining?
try to bring this towards
Warren.
A because
Welcome to Bikini Bottom Inquirer. Here's your host,
Those gold little sheets
award-wanting
don't cost,
anchorman,
like, shit.
Perch Perkins.
A mysterious wave
I
of
think it's because
disappearances
King
has
Crab costs
shaken
a lot.
Bikini
But
Bottom.
this
Multiple
fish, though, this
residents,
fish is
including
$300
SpongeBob SquarePants, have not been seen since earlier today. I'm Perch Perkins. You stay classy, Bikini Bottom, and remember, don't fall for anything that seems too good to be true. Yummy. And we'll get it in the dry ager for about a week.
1 week later.
It has been exactly 7 days, and as you can see, it's changed quite drastically as that skin's dried out and the flavor has concentrated. Very carefully filleting. Every ounce of this fish is extremely expensive, so none of it is going to waste. Quick sear on that skin to ensure it's super crispy, but making sure not to cook the actual fish since it's being sliced for sashimi. I know it might just look like a normal fish, but this is the most prized fish by many high-level sushi chefs due to that insane fat content and flavor. Let's just hope I did it justice. Perch Perkins.
Unbelievable.
That is crazy.
Just melts in your mouth.
But then contrasted with that skin, it's almost like Peking duck skin.
Why you gotta do this to us? You give us one piece of sushi. That was one of the best pieces of fish I've ever had.
It's almost reminiscent of like Chilean sea bass, but a little bit more delicate.
It has a lot smaller flakes than Chilean sea bass.
I hate to throw S's around like casually. It's an S tier fish.
Agree.
I agree.
What it means is Perch Perkins is getting
why didn't he like complain about the price on this one though? I'm okay.
S tier.
Okay.
We have made it to Bikini Bottom's most chaotic school of fish, the anchovies.
Anchovies.
Anchovies. Why? Anchovies!
Honestly, they kind of deserve to be cooked. These are real, whole, fresh anchovies. Mr. Krabs wasn't lying, they smell fishy. I've actually never seen one of these up close, and they're quite beautiful fish. To clean, we start by removing the head, then kind of peeling backwards to also remove the guts, separating down the middle to kind of split it in two. Then we locate the backbone and peel it right off. And we're left with a beautiful, clean fillet. Next, we'll need the salt, laying down all those anchovies. And this initial step is not only gonna season them, but also give them a really nice, firm texture. And we'll let these cure for the next 10 hours.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I don't know who's more excited about the anchovies, me
Kitty cat.
or Cleo. You excited? You feeling? Ow! Here we'll just uncover our buried treasure, leaving us with these perfect little anchovies. We'll need a colander, adding in all of our beautiful anchovies, and we'll go back into water to gently rinse them off. And now we're actually gonna cover these in white wine vinegar. This is not only gonna neutralize the fishy flavor, but the acid is actually gonna help cook the fish. And another 10 hours in the fridge. Okay, it's been another 10 hours, and it is crazy to see how much they've changed. They've completely whitened up in color through the cooking process with that vinegar.
Really?
They're also quite firm at this point and really do
I
have
can't imagine anything else that's called cooking without the needing of heat.
texture of cooked fish. And this
So
is
you
where
cook
things get
something
fun.
with, like,
Nice
lemons
healthy
and then
dose
the
of
vinegar
olive oil
stuff?
down. Our first layer of fish. Now we build flavor with parsley, some red pepper, a little bit of garlic, some green onion, layer of olive oil. And from here, just continuing to layer on our beautiful little anchovies. Finishing with a bit of lemon
that looks
zest and just
really
making sure they're
good.
fully submerged in olive oil. For the next step, we will of course need the Krusty Krab pizza.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza absolute Tivoli.
Krusty Krab, Krab, for you and Okay, so based on the official SpongeBob website, this is the exact pizza box, and the pizza itself is very specific. Again, according to the official website, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pepperonis, as well as 7 mushrooms. And now we finally get to add what we worked so incredibly hard for. And just like that, our anchovy-topped Krusty Krab pizza is finally ready to eat. All right, guys, the Krusty Krab pizza.
It's the pizza for you and me.
Those
end
anchovies
up
are
ordering
insane.
pizza.
Wow. I rarely
want
order
pizza.
anchovies on a pizza. It sounds weird, but it works so well. And somehow,
Really?
these homemade versions are off the chart.
It's a bit zesty from that vinegar, and the flavor of the fish itself is so clean.
And it's
I feel like
basically the
it'd be better
cheapest
to
fish
just
you
eat
can
it by
buy.
itself
And when I first
without the
got them, they looked like
pizza.
all weirdly frozen, smelled super fishy, but somehow, in their final form on the Krusty Krab pizza, they're phenomenal.
You wouldn't use like the most premium thing to make ground beef or jerky. Kind of the same idea here. We cured these fish, which completely took away all the negative flavors in there.
I think I'm gonna go A.
You know what? We have to save the S tiers for like the best of the best. I think an A is fair.
I'm gonna go a B+.
You just like to disagree with us, don't you? What it
Hi,
means is these little
Celestial.
anchovies are getting
Thanks,
a
Marvello.
shockingly high A
Welcome.
tier.
A for anchovies.
We have made it to Tom the Trout with
Anchovy on
perhaps
pizza.
the greatest twist in SpongeBob
You guys
history.
had that before?
Could we interest you in some
Hi,
chocolate?
welcome.
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Chocolate?
Chocolate. Oh, he even has a t-shirt. Oh, I
An
love
absolute roller coaster of emotions. We're gonna need some chocolate. When I tell you this is not your average trout, I mean
that. Wait, is that
this
an advertisement for Chocolate Kiss? Wait, that has to be.
some chocolate.
What?
When I tell you this is not your average trout, I mean it. This is cherry trout. Highly sought after for its delicate flavor and texture and that distinctive
taste like
pink
cherry?
color running down the side. Opening it up, you can see that outrageous fat content, which
Really?
leads
Just on
to incredible
pizza?
flavor. As we know, Tom loves chocolate, so what we have planned for it is very special. These right here are real fresh cacao pods. These colorful football-shaped fruits are what's used to make chocolate and are extremely difficult to find in raw form. Let's see if I still got it.
No way.
Just take a look at this absurd looking
What a
fruit.
pinky.
Needless to say, at this point, it looks nothing like chocolate. Honestly, it looks like an alien. Just feel like I have to treat this like an
Oh my,
ice
it's
cream
bubbly.
cone. I'm going for a bite.
Oh!
Wow. So basically there's two components here. There's
one?
that sweet outer flesh that honestly reminds me of a lychee. Then once you get through that, you're left with this little nut, which if you cut into, leaves you with this beautiful purple colored fresh cacao nib. Okay, fully in uncharted territory here because now we're actually gonna try blending these all up. This should all make sense in a bit. We've made just this absolutely absurd looking paste. Color-wise, it's sort of reminiscent of chocolate, I guess. Let's see how it tastes. It's actually kind of good. Bear with me, guys. For our next step, we are going to completely cover Tom the Trout in our paste.
No.
Now this might sound crazy, but there's actually some thought behind this process. In order to make chocolate, you need to ferment the cacao, which is sort of similar to
and
dry
fish?
aging. So my thought is that through this process, we'll develop some chocolatey notes. I'm hoping this will lead to the world's greatest dry aged
Look at
fish,
it all
but
messed up.
only time will tell. We'll get it in the dry ager.
One eternity later.
And just like that, our beautiful trout has been dry aged. I mean, that exterior looks like the surface of Mars. The outside is completely dry to the touch, but I can tell the flesh still has great texture. Carefully filleting like so, and just check out this fillet. I mean, this is quite easily the most stunning colored fish I've ever seen. To the naked eye, it's almost like fluorescent. Now we'll once again very carefully remove the meat from the skin and take some beautiful thin slices against the grain. To assemble, we have some freshly steamed coconut rice plated inside the cacao pod. That will top with our beautiful chocolatey Tom the Trout. Perhaps our most tropical plating of the day. If it tastes half as good as it looks, then we are in for a treat. Time for Tom the
Now,
Trout.
probably tastes good, but if
presentation
it has
is
some
beautiful.
chocolate tasting on it, I don't
cacao
know.
pod. It's like the most beautiful fruit I've ever seen.
Really good fish.
It's slightly nutty, almondy. There's no fishy flavor on it.
Zero.
The texture is perfect.
I will say it's not super chocolatey.
Okay,
The nuttiness really did come through.
Good.
That's an A for me.
I mean, I think this could very easily be S tier, but given that it doesn't quite have the X factor, I do think A is fair.
I'm good with an A.
Tom the Trout getting a very solid.
Okay, I'm
We
glad
have
it
made it
doesn't
to the
taste like
Krusty Krab's
chocolate.
most intimidating customer,
I can't, bro.
Bubble
I
Bass.
can't imagine a
Bubble
fish
Bass?
with chocolate.
What do you think?
What is that company?
This is pretty good. Only one thing. You forgot the pickle!
Whew. I will
Not
make absolute
pickle.
sure not to forget the pickles, but trust me when I tell you the stakes could not be higher for this one, because the taste tester in this section is actually gonna be my girlfriend. And our Bubble Bass is an
Ooh, that
absolute
mysterious
stunner. Known
girlfriend.
as Suzuki or Japanese sea bass, this fish is highly
look at his
prized
mouth.
and extremely fresh, shipped in
that his
all the way
tongue?
from Japan. However, I've never actually cooked one of these before,
tongue?
and the stakes are high on this one, so I really hope it ends up being good. Filleting to reveal this beautiful fillet, and what I'm attempting is a fried fish sandwich with a twist. Time to fry, but this is not your average fried fish. You may have seen tempura battered shrimp and vegetables, but for some reason I've never seen it in fried fish form. So in the spirit of this Japanese fish, that is what I'm attempting. That super unique thin tempura batter, now
this
dripping
fails,
even
this is
more of it
all his
onto the
fault.
fish as it cooks for additional texture, and just like that, it's done. Notice all those ridges and pockets. These are what gives it that distinctive tempura crunch. To assemble, it's tartar sauce, lettuce, next our Bubble Bass fillet, a nice
this is
crunchy
gonna-
coleslaw, topping it off. I mean, it looks absolutely delicious. I really hope she likes it. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Tempura battered bass.
Crunchy.
That was very fresh fish. It's like super juicy and like
Really good. Love the sauce.
a little tangy.
Oh.
Whoa.
Going down.
So this is my first time tempura battering fish. It's like that Japanese really light, crunchy exterior. Any way it could be better.
Think pickles.
You forgot
You forgot the pickles.
B for Bubble Bass.
Next up, everyone's favorite, Patrick Star.
Oh my god.
Is this the
Patrick.
Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
Wait, I heard starfishes are like hard though, like barely edible. No.
Is he the smartest Bikini Bottom character?
No.
Is he the most lovable? Maybe. Is he the tastiest? Let's find out. So apparently in some cultures, you can actually consume starfish. This right here is a real dried starfish. Now the packaging clearly stated that the purpose of this starfish was for human consumption, but needless to say, I'm feeling a little skeptical. Soaking in water, notice how murky that water's gotten, which is a little concerning. But either way, at this point, Patrick should be nice and clean. So the most common form of consumption I found is in Chinese medicine. They essentially make a starfish soup or tea, so that's what I'm attempting. And it is time to assemble. Adding in all sorts of Chinese medicinal ingredients like goji berries, herbs, dates, and ginger. As it turns out, starfish apparently is used to treat a wide range of severe diseases. I am feeling highly skeptical. Either way, we should be done, and we'll plate up our Patrick Star tea. There is nothing left to do besides give it a taste. In the spirit of Patrick, who always seems to be confused and dizzy, I have some dizzy glasses that you guys are gonna wear for this section. Whoa!
I feel so nauseous right now.
Let me just pour you a nice glass.
A nice
Oh, hey, but they're making
glass.
tea on top. Would you ever
Dude.
try?
Wait, did I do it right?
Right on there. You even gave me a ball. There's like a berry in front of me. Oh, there.
All right, here you go.
Oh my god.
The problem is the depth is the.
I mean, it smells
must be
really
hot
nice.
though.
I do not feel very good.
I need to keep closing my
I feel
eyes.
so sick.
It's like fish water.
It tastes like fish tea.
Deep earthy tones.
Yeah,
I love
that's enough.
Patrick, but it's gonna be a solid F.
Seriously?
You can't even eat it, and you can't
That's terrible.
even
I
make...
will agree with that F.
Sadly, Patrick Star is getting an F tier. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to use code SpongeBob25 to get 25% off your Max Tricky order. We appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time.
No, that's it? What? That was it, you guys. There's no way. I thought there'd be more. No! No! Hungry now. Me too. I'm hungry. Okay, now what do we watch? Best burger? I told you 1 pound cat is addicted to donuts. What? Now we gotta watch this. Buster.
So I'm heading over to go see Jeff and his cat Buster, who is really aggressive. Now, Jeff is a well-known celebrity photographer who works out of his home, and his clients are threatening to never come back because they're getting attacked. On top of that, his best friend and assistant, Jesse, who's worked with him for 4 years, often has the task of handling this aggressive cat, and I had better get over there quickly.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Jessie. I'm Jeff's assistant.
And I'm a photographer.
And we've been friends and
Oh my
coworkers
gosh, what
for
is this
4 years.
quality?
I have a cute little cat named Buster.
This is supposed to be 1080p.
He will claw your face
How is
out.
this 1080p? Okay, maybe we go
No.
find something else.
He's mean, he growls, he scratches, he claws.
Found this. Let's see. Woman leaves husband for Elon Musk romance scam. What? That's a 1 hour video. The cat holding her hostage for 13 years. I've never seen these. Why am I all of a sudden getting these TV show cat videos? What video now, you guys? Pop the balloon if she's not your type. KSI. What? Why am I getting these? Sing in the 50 weirdest hotels. This cat is the spiciest cinnamon sugar. Can we watch a movie? Is it bannable? Can you not watch movies on Twitch, you guys? You can't, right? Oh, Sasha. I don't like any of these.
Today we're making
What are we doing now? I'm just looking at videos to watch. These are terrible recommendations. Arthur and the Invisibles, the horniest kids movie ever made? What? What? Okay, now I'm intrigued.
I loved animated movies. My family didn't have
Me
cable,
too.
so the DVD player was all I had, outside of early Netflix. And since DVDs were, and still are pretty pricey, I'd usually end up finding a movie I liked enough, or convince myself I did, then watch that same movie over.
I can't remember the last time I bought like any DVD, like any CDs.
And over
Any
and
CD
over
movie.
again
I used to
until
buy
every
a
line
lot
of
of them,
dialogue
a
was
lot.
ingrained into my cranium. One of these movies happened to be the 2006 film Arthur and the Invisibles, which up until a few weeks ago, I looked back on rather fondly. I'd even go a step further and say I loved this goddamn movie. The world building was dope. Arthur, the main dude, was a badass. It had some good action scenes. The love interest was a baddie. The ratings are just flat out wrong. It was an amazing movie. Well,
I've never seen
that's
this
how I
movie.
remembered it, at least. You see, something recently reminded my brain that this movie existed. I don't know what, but I was curious enough to see how it held up. And wow, what a grave mistake that was. Ultimately destroying a cherished childhood memory of mine.
It's all coming back, you understand? I don't like it. I don't like to think about it.
As well as the trust of a couple of my buddies who I convinced to view it with me, telling them it was on the level of Kung Fu Panda. It was not. Arthur Invisible, this character that I thought for years was this brave hero,
Oh,
ended up being a
that looks. I feel like if I was little and I've seen this would have given me nightmare.
pervert. He's a little hornball that doesn't believe in the concept of consent. He's a grab first, ask questions later type of guy. And it's not just him, I tell you. Every character in this movie should be put on some sort of list.
What is
The tagline on the DVD should have been, no matter the age or size, never take no for an answer. Some shit like that. That
Okay.
seemed to be the key message the creators wanted you to take away after viewing this thing. And it all starts to make sense when you realize who the dynamic duo is behind the making of this thing. Weinstein, the cretin on the left, you know he's a scumbag, but the fella on the right you may not be aware of. This is the director, Luc Besson. To put it mildly, he's a French fuck. At 29 years old, he started scouting his soon-to-be second wife, Mawen Nahida Labesco. I killed that. She was 12 at the time.
Oh, girl.
3 years later, they started dating when she turned 15 and he was 32.
No, not too much. You have a seat right on the stool there.
Then a year later, he got her pregnant and they got married when she was 16 and he was 33. Ew! And since he's been accused of all sorts of yucky and horrible acts by multiple other women, he's a sack of shit. And together with Weinstein, they formed the Dynamic Diddlers. The duo behind one of my favorite movies growing up. This is some soul-crushing shit. And with that intro out of the way, let me break down what exactly makes Arthur and the Invisibles the freakiest kids movie I've ever seen. 3 words that should not be next to each other. The movie begins with a pretty cliche intro. A book opens. We get a little narration from Arthur's missing grandfather, who lies straight to our faces, telling us that this movie begins in Africa when it does not. This is bumfuck Connecticut. And the year is 1960.
It's literally
the camera zooms in on Arthur's grandma yelling out his name, and we get a title card. The original name of the movie, Arthur and the Minimoys, which makes way more sense than Arthur and the Invisibles. For one, these little shits aren't invisible. They're very small. They're the size of a tooth, but if you look close enough, you can see these little shits. We're introduced to Arthur, who's fascinated with the work his grandfather did in Africa, and for some reason he's British when nobody else in his family seems to be. Also, today is his 10th birthday,
We don't question.
so he and Granny ride into their little minority-free town so she can get him a cake. Where are Arthur's parents, you may ask? They really don't give a damn about him.
Fuck you, kid. You're adopted.
That's why he's got something to prove, you see. But Granny sure is pretty cool at least. Very wholesome stuff. That night she puts him to bed with stories of the work his grandfather did for this tribe of tall ass dudes, the Bogo Mantis Salai, who paid him for his work in rubies. The Bogo and Gramps were also homies with this tribe of short stacks called the Minimoys, who were hella small but not invisible. Granny shows Arthur a picture of this tribe's princess, giving him his first stiffy.
Oh, God, no.
For obvious reasons, Granny doesn't actually believe in any of this bullshit. For one, it all came from her alcoholic missing husband. But Arthur, after seeing the baddest bitch he's ever seen, becomes determined to find these little people. And the next morning, when the shitbag building contractor rolls up with papers to take Granny's house and the land surrounding in the next 48 hours so he can put up condos, if Gramps isn't back to sign his documents and pay back the debts they owe, Arthur locks in to find these little people even more so. Why not pay back the debts with the rubies, you might ask? Well, his drunk grandfather, before dipping 3 years prior, hid them somewhere in the yard where not a soul could find them. So while Granny gets real, attempting to sell off Gramps' African collection for some real bankroll, Arthur comes across his map that reveals that the Minimoys now live in Granny's garden.
He's got like a...
Gramps brought him back from Africa in a suitcase, I guess.
The big picture.
That night he finds Grandpa's hidden riddle written directly for him, giving him the list of steps he needs to follow to reach the Minimoys. Unfortunately, these steps only work every few years, but it's a kids movie, so that once every few years happens to be this specific night. Of course, why Gramps didn't address this to his adult wife? Probably because it was the 1960s. Plus, the man is clearly a moron. So that night, after Granny tucks him in, he sneaks out attempting to get into Grandpa's study. But he's caught almost immediately.
Oh my gosh. Jump scare.
And Granny, knowing that he's up to some shenanigans, threatens to drug him with sleeping drops, but ultimately just locks him in his room. Maybe she isn't so awesome. But Arthur is not one to take no for an answer. He escapes out of his second story window with a sheet rope and gets his lick back, grabbing a fishing pole from the shed to knock her whole bottle of sleeping drops into her glass of water, sedating her instantaneously.
What?
Dude drugged his grandma, taking a page right out of the Cosby Diddy book of drink making. Except I don't think they ever drugged their own grandmas. But he's the good guy, right? He's just trying to save her house. He follows all Grant's steps, crashes Granny's car into a tree. The BOGO Salai roll up, and wow. Whoever did their fit designs gotta be a racist. Don't you think?
Wait.
What is happening? I'm so confused.
Whatever. They help add the finishing touches to the portal, which opens up to reveal a ginger elf thing. Played by Jimmy Fallon. Yes, that Jimmy Fallon.
We love Jimmy.
AKA Beta Mesh. I'm just gonna refer to him the rest of the time as Fallon though, because he definitely fit this role.
What are you talking about, young man? Are you a practical joker like your grandfather?
This is no joke, Mr. Bettermesh.
Arthur's able to convince Fallon to shrink him down to Minimoy size. He hops in the portal. Then Fallon plays his favorite late night talk show trick, convincing Arthur to crush himself to death.
Oh.
Ah, classic Jimmy. Just kidding. Now he's all animated. And first impressions, I'd say it holds up pretty well. Some of the characters in the background will look a little off at times.
This movie looks
but compared to other movies coming
All of
out in
them look
2006, like Monster House or
Oh
that
my
one with the
God.
talking
Oh,
baseball
I
bat,
loved
this looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Fallon leads Arthur to the center of town, where the fine-ass Princess Selenia,
there
the lady
she
Arthur
is.
was gooning to earlier, voiced by Madonna, is trying to pull a sword out of a stone. She does not succeed.
It's moving. I have it. I can feel it.
So with a break in the action, Arthur pulls up after getting sexualized by multiple women in the crowd, and also Fallon.
Okay.
He's 10 years old, I remind you. Makes his introduction to the king, voiced by Robert De Niro. He learns about the big bad of this movie, Malthazar,
Ooh,
aka
he's kinda
the
thick.
evil M, who his grandpa went to visit in search of the rubies and never returned. I remind you, not only was his grandpa the idiot that hid these rubies, he was also the one to bring all these little people back from Africa. Meaning he knowingly brought back an evil tyrant for the hell of it.
Bruh.
He's the literal cause of every problem in this movie. I say let him rot.
Go, Grandpa,
Then the
go.
exposition dump is interrupted by a knock at the front gate. It appears just to be some sickly looking dude, but Arthur can see right through the bullshit. That right there is a trap. Selenia completely ignores his observation, giving him sass.
Here, make yourself useful.
Dang.
First time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
And guess what? It's a trap. A bunch of Malthazar's goons have pulled up riding mosquitoes. And because of her, hundreds are killed in the bombings that proceed. But the Minimoys are no chumps, managing to fend off the goons with all sorts of defenses set up. Tomato catapults, booby traps, Fallon's horny little cotton ball things.
Okay, that's enough now.
Why is everything in this movie gotta be horny? Not gonna lie, this part's pretty sick
You're
though.
just cotton balls. Cute.
Alright, they're kind of cooked here. Arthur does his fair share as well, taking out multiple guys, most of it pure luck. But it sure is enough to impress King De Niro, who starts suggesting to his daughter to get with Arthur.
He'd make a good partner for
Father,
you.
I'm old enough to look after myself.
Forget it.
Come on now, De Niro. He's even too young for the director. And now with only a few guys left, Selenia and Arthur team up to fend them off. Initially they struggle, but the tides change when Arthur manages to pull the magical sword from the stone, deeming him pure of heart. We'll see the purity of that heart in a little bit here. He then goes on to violate the last of them.
Of course.
And with the kingdom saved and him being the chosen one, everyone's given Arthur MVP chance. Even whatever the hell this thing is. Well, everyone except Selenia.
These are terrifying.
He stole her whole flow. She was supposed to be the chosen one. Now her dad wants him accompanying her to go fight this evil M. and find the rubies? Hell nah. But his unspoken Riz manages to tame her for the time being.
No.
And just like that, Arthur, Selenia, and Fallon set off on their journey. In the real world, Granny miraculously wakes up from her grandson's roofing, stale, faded, not even noticing that her bedroom door is on the floor. The big three, after walking for a bit, roll up to the Minimoy airport.
Oh my
where Selenia
God.
extorts the old man flight operator for tickets.
We didn't ask you for the moon. We asked for 3 tickets to Necropolis. Is that clear enough?
These people sure are some heroes, all right. Granny eventually sobers up and discovers that Arthur is gone. But she does hear him scream when his walnut transportation device is launched into flight.
Arthur?
At peak altitude, a bee knocks him out of the sky.
What the heck is that?
They crash land and piss off a worm that launches them into a ravine.
118, brace for impact.
I like it much better when it stops.
Arthur cuts them free, revealing that they're now in a stream, separated and heading towards a waterfall. And to make matters worse, Minimoys can't swim. So Arthur has to clutch up. He does some cardio and finds his way back onto the siblings' half of the walnut. And all he gets is more sass.
Oh, great. So instead of the 2 of us drowning, now all 3 of us can drown together.
Who's gonna drown, Selenia?
She's kind of awful. So in response, he gropes her.
But
Yep,
oh,
that's what I said.
a good idea.
Just because we're gonna die doesn't mean you can start taking liberty.
Are you sure?
He explains his reason for doing so is to use the lace from her bra to make a rope so they can escape, but she still understandably doesn't really like the idea.
I'm not so sure about this idea of yours.
But you know.
Oh my gosh.
Movie, second time's a charm. They even got the poor woman covering her cleavage with one hand while climbing the rope with the other. Who animated this? The little perv even suggests removing the hand so he can get a peep.
Hold on with both hands.
Absolutely no way.
Credit where it's due, I guess. The idea worked. They all survived, but really, this is what y'all came up with? This movie is supposed to be for children.
Maybe Mr. Fantastic can return my lace now.
Was this something they found amusing back in the year 2006? Ain't no way.
God. Animation looks
And now
weird.
exhausted from their hectic
terrifying.
time on the stream, they begin looking for a place to sleep for the night, where we learn from Fallon that these Minimoys don't age like humans.
How old are you? I'm 300 years old. Only another 60 years, I will be a grown-up.
Oh, Selenia then.
Almost 1,000 years old.
1,000 years old?
Oh yes, the age of reason. It's her birthday in 2 days.
And if you haven't guessed already, spoiler, Arthur and Selenia end up together. Did nobody stop and think there was something wrong with this? 990 years? For comparison, this age gap is more than 19 times larger than Bill Belichick and his current girlfriend. This gotta be the largest age gap in cinematic history. Then you factor in the ages of the 2 voice actors playing these characters. Selenia finds a suitable flower and makes the most comfortable bed I've ever seen. As a kid, I remember wanting this to be my bed, understandably. It's got Fallon out like a light. And with only Arthur and the princess now awake, it's Riz o'clock. He tries his absolute best. She confirms that in 2 days, she will in fact be 1,000 years old. And in that time, she needs to find a husband. So Arthur makes it very clear that he wants to be that guy. He wants to be hubby. He wants to crack. He wants to make kids with her. But she's playing hardball, only making Arthur want her more. This kid is a freak. Why is he looking at her like that? He's 10.
Why?
He needs to chill out. Even how he's sleeping is just wild. Head to ass is crazy work. Is little man trying to catch a whiff? Is he not aware of pink eye? Guess he's only got 2 days, so he needs to make an impression. And this continues into the next morning, with Selenia waking with Arthur's arm around her, spooning her. She is not a fan. But just like his makers, Arthur does not take no for an answer.
Oh
the
my
big
God,
three hit
they
the road
really
and come
had
across Arthur's irrigation system
give her a
that he
booty.
built earlier in the movie when he was still big, which the Malfazarians are now taking the straws from, seemingly for some evil plan. Artie gets the bright idea to cop a ride in one of the straws, hoping the goons will take it back to Malfazar's lair, but instead, they just end up back in a stream,
Here we go again.
headed towards another waterfall. And with no shame once again, Arthur asked for Selenia's bra lace.
Can we back your lace?
Absolutely.
I remember
no
wanting,
way.
having
At least
one of
this
these
time he
clothes as a
asked.
kid.
Improvement.
Really?
They survive the fall and are found by Jamaican Sway Lee, who takes them to Snoop Dogg's club. No, I'm serious. This dude is voiced by Snoop Dogg.
Mega discreet.
He's got a Rasta beanie on. They all get faded together off some Bugs mystery fluid, of course.
Long live the Seven Kingdoms.
Long live the Seven Kingdoms.
You got to. As long as you're here with me, there's really nothing to fear. I'm the boss here. My name is Max.
Snoop, realizing who Selenia is, tries making a move of his own, and initially, it works.
Okay.
Even though he is nasty looking, and his fit is not helping with that. All he's got on is a flap that covers cock and ass. So
Oh my
understandably, seeing his
God.
girl
Wait,
get taken by this dude has Arthur in shambles,
Oh my
questioning life. But this doesn't last long. Because a second later, an older Malfazarian gentleman sits down at his table, starts complimenting his looks, and offering him drinks, very clearly trying to take advantage of him.
What's a good-looking kid like you doing in front of an empty glass?
Okay, this movie.
Well, if it wasn't empty, you couldn't fill it up, could you?
Jesus Christ, the kid's an idiot.
What? Meanwhile, Selenia isn't doing much better. Snoop Dogg's getting a little too handsy for her liking and dropping the most insane set of lines that I've ever heard in a kid's movie.
Thanks.
I like to help out. Besides which, things are pretty tame right now. I only have 7 wives.
Wow, 7 wives. That must take a lot out of you.
I like hard work. I can work night and day, 7 days a week, and I never get tired.
Wonderful.
Oh my God.
For obvious reasons, this gives her the ick. But she doesn't ditch Snoop until she notices that Arthur is about to sign his life away to this diddler who's got him absolutely fried off of his ass.
So, where do I sign?
Anywhere you like. It doesn't like it.
Who the fuck came up with this? Why is any of this needed in a kid's movie?
Noticing
There
a
is
female?
no chance the dynamic diddlers didn't have a hand in this.
It's only just now that people
Selenia
are
does swoop in
realizing.
at the last second, saving Arthur from becoming a
crazy.
statistic, giving us
been
a
going
little
on for
break from the
so
freakiness,
long.
with a
Under
cute little dance
our
scene
noses.
between them. Selenia even explains that Metamoys count years in selenial blossoms. So with that conversion, she's actually Arthur's age. Good save, movie. Good save. It's still weird with the actors, though. Also, she claims she came out of her mom looking exactly how she is now.
Were you a little girl like the other little girls in my neighborhood?
No, I was born as I am.
That must mean Fallon is her half-brother. No way mom survived that. And right when all finally seems calm and good, Malfazar's son Darko strolls in, killing one of Sway Lee's brothers.
What?
He spots Selenia and tries spitting some game.
Just dropped in for a dance.
Well then, let's dance.
But she shoots him down in possibly the meanest way possible.
Darko, sweetheart, I would rather
Die than dance with you.
Oh, she's my command, princess.
And a big battle breaks out. The big three fight off this gang on the record player. I have no clue how Snoop and Sway managed to get this thing in here, but it's a fun scene. They dance fight the goons for a few minutes until they are eventually outnumbered,
Charge my body.
only managing to escape when Snoop has the light shut off. Billy takes them through a side door and points them down a dark path that he says will lead them right to Malfazar's lair, who it turns out lives right under Granny's house, who is awakened by a knock at her door. It's Arthur's parents, who actually want to see him for once.
Whoa!
Aww. But she has to let him know that dude dipped to look for treasure.
What treasure?
Making these greedy fucks immediately forget that their son exists. They start digging themselves.
Oh, God.
Sure, Arthur will be right back. He just took a little time off, that's all.
Is this supposed to be funny? Haha, look how horrible Arthur's parents are. So funny. Jumping back to the big three. They climb down a hole leading right to Malfazar's lair. Selenia believing she's gotta be the one to take out.
Wait, guys, I gotta pee really, really bad. I'll be back. I'm back.
The Big M tries ditching them. Arthur starts following her, so she threatens his life. But deep down, she's actually flattered that he cares so much.
I
And after a little back and forth, she asks for him to look after the kingdom if she were to die.
Characters Arrows on
confusing the
them.
hell out of him. What? Then she kisses him,
That's like the only reason.
bounding them by marriage. Because for some reason in this world,
yeah.
kissing anyone automatically means you're wed. And I don't even want to know what that little ear flutter means. Then she leaves. And just like that, he's the king.
Huh?
Literally 5 minutes ago, she was ready to choose Dick Flap over him, who she just met. I assume she came to the realization that she wasn't gonna find anybody else in a day, even if he did grope her that one time. You see that, guys? Never take no
I will
for an
share my
answer.
Oreos with
Eventually,
you
she
guys.
has to say yes. Then
You
Darkos
each
throws
get
them in
one
prison.
favorite Marvel character.
And now it's time to meet this hyped up Malphazar voiced by David Bowie. The whole movie, they got the Voldemort thing going. Everybody's afraid to say his name. He's supposed to be this really evil dude. His design's pretty good. He looks both scary and gross. He eats a bug. That's pretty yucky. Selenia accuses him of genocide and enslaving people. Not very good stuff. So how does he respond to this? He goes into self-pity and exposition mode, talking about how he got sick, and he turned ugly, and how his life went to shit. Boo hoo hoo. Why does she care? Why is she listening to him? Just put him out of his misery. That's what you came here
I don't
to
think
do.
I've ever had
He's got
Oreos
no
with
weapon.
milk
His back is
before.
turned.
I've had it
You'd
with
be doing him a
coffee.
favor. He is clearly miserable.
Now I wanna
But
kinda
instead,
try it,
she
but
just calls
I
him
kinda
out
wanna
on his
try both
BS,
again.
which is pretty funny. You see, the real reason he got sick
Have you
and
guys
turned
ever
ugly
tried,
was because he
a
started
mug?
banging a beetle.
Mug cupcake, or what is it? Oreos on a mug. Have you guys ever tried that TikTok hack before? Oh my gosh, wait, now I want to try it. It's basically you put like 2 Oreos in a mug, and then you put milk and egg on it or something. I don't know. But and then you microwave it, and it would and you crush the Oreos, and then you mix it all together, and you microwave it, and it would turn into like a cake. It's pretty
Ew.
good, but I've ruined like 1 mug before where I
And of course, he deflects how
overdid it.
any man
It
would
was
after
stuck
getting
in the
called
mug.
out for banging the chuz.
Anyways,
I
that was spooky. But you guys should try it, maybe.
Ain't no way. This dude is so unserious.
It's pretty
Then he
yum.
has the gall to start moving in on
Why do they keep
Selenia.
doing
Dude
that?
is so unserious. Then he has
They would always
the
do this. Look. Oh my god.
gall to start
This is
moving
a
in on
kid's show.
Selenia. Trying to wife her up. Talking about watching her blossom and shit.
I have
Oh.
watched blossom like a delicate flower.
Ew. The dude is also a groomer. Add him to the list. And he's not too happy to find out that she
Hey,
married
what the heck
Arthur.
do you microwave?
Having
The mug that's full of Oreos and crushed up Oreos and milk. And yeah.
his goons take her away. She had all the time in the world to kill him. She even had the OP sword. I'm sorry, but embarrassing him was not worth it. She choked.
You blew it!
Arthur and Fallon are thrown into a cell with some old dude who turns out to be Arthur's missing grandpa.
Grandpa!
Selenia soon after joins, and we get some Padme Anakin level romantic dialogue from the 2 lovebirds.
Look at me. Only yesterday I was just a small lonely kid, and today, well, I married a princess.
A happy princess. Because she's finally found her Prince Charming.
Whoa, time out.
Oh my god, thank you, Jimmy Fallon. I never thought I would have to say that. Darkos then brings them to Malphazar's throne,
savior!
which happens to be the ruby they've been after. He flaunts his master plan, which is using Arthur's straws to cause a flood to wipe out all the Minimoys. See, that's pretty sinister. But then he lets them go. And even allows Arthur to speak to the enslaved light operator, who's the missing son of one of the old dudes from earlier. Arthur gives the squirrel his bust down and tells him to use the lights to reveal the base's position at precisely noon. So when he's big again, he can come back and fuck their shit up. Balthazar gives them a 3-minute head start before starting this flood.
3 minutes.
And they set off, getting as far as they possibly can before Gramps' back gives out.
Oh no!
It's over. GG. But luckily for them, they are bailed out when Arthur realizes they're right below the drain that the rich dude kicked his toy car down. They quickly flip it over, and like a true gentleman, Arthur opens Selenia's passenger side door, W hubby, so he can get a nice clean look at her ass.
Oh my
God. Of course. Just another insane shot. No biggie. Darkos releases the water, which they barely get ahead of. Arthur whips that hoe like his grandpa 12 beers deep, somehow steering a toy. I'm nitpicking now, let's ignore that. Arthur's mom, who's been digging all goddamn night, hears him screaming underground. She mentions this to the dad, who thinks she's losing her goddamn mind.
Great, now you're hearing voices just like Joan of Arc did.
As she's talking, the BOGO roll up behind him, and she has a heart attack after seeing her first black person. The dad's heart almost gives out as well. I guess they're just camped out in the woods for the last 2 days. You know, normal stuff. The car unfortunately gives out just a few feet before the gate, meaning they gotta sprint the rest of the way. Just managing to make it through and close it before any water gets through. And everyone's all happy to see each other. Very wholesome. Granny, the only normal person in this movie, is going through the feely wheelies thinking about her lost husband and grandson. Until she's interrupted by Arthur's father rushing in, who's absolutely terrified. Of what? The black people, of course.
What is wrong?
Out there.
What's out there? Five what?
Black.
This movie really has it all.
Okay.
Don't leave here. No, Granny, please.
Arthur and Gramps say their goodbyes at the portal, and he gets this look from Selenia. If Myers could flutter, they would be. She gives him one last smooch, setting him off. The eye movement is wild. She shoves him into the portal, and he pops out all big again. Gramps follows, looking ripe, and damn near puts the condo dude in cardiac arrest.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Installs while Arthur goes and finds the rubies. With the base's position revealed, Arthur commits a little mass murder, dropping in a tennis ball that crushes and leads to the drowning of every single Malfazarian down there.
Dang! Arthur! Yo!
Outside of Malfazar himself, who's able to get away after flaunting to his son that he's leaving him to die.
Commander never deserts his post.
Father of the year. And only the ruby and the squirrel float to the surface, confirming that there were no survivors. That's our hero, all right. He rushes into the house at the last second to pay off the condo man.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Who would have gotten all this land if he wasn't such a dick? And instead of walking off a little sad, but ultimately fine because, you know, he's rich, he does possibly the stupidest thing in this entire movie and crashes out, attempting to steal the rubies. He's stopped before he can even get outside.
Oh shit!
And is arrested, ultimately throwing his life away for no reason. What a bozo. Arthur delivers the squirrel back to his kingdom.
What the hell is this movie?
My son!
I took care of myself.
Selenia puts the sword back in the stone. All the human people eat giraffe's neck for dinner, which finishes the mom off for good.
Oh shit!
And the movie
No,
wholesomely
Ma.
closes with both Arthur and Selenia fantasizing about the next time they get to mac on each other. He even puts it in his calendar. The end. And that's Arthur and the Divisibles, Arthur and the Minimoys, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's one weird ass movie, but I totally get why I enjoyed it so much as a youngin'. The world is sick. There's some solid action scenes. The pacing never slows. I was pretty entertained. Obviously, there's a lot of highly suspect scenes and shots that for some reason made the final cut of this thing. And again, the romance between Madonna and the kid from Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Highly suspect. And making half the characters hornballs was a strange choice.
God.
But at least that part
That dude is crazy. His cheeks are out.
wasn't live action. Besson and the French are some freaks
What a
though.
movie.
I'm French.
And you too, Weinstein. I won't forget you. But honestly, even though I diss this movie most of the time, it was solid, okay? I give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't as good as I remembered, but honestly, not too shabby. This movie even has 2 sequels that I remember being pretty weird and not liking them that much because I think I only watched them one time.
Crazy. 2 sequels?
And there's even a 2022 Arthur horror movie that I heard is absolutely dog shit and has nothing to do with the first 3 movies outside of the characters in it being big fans of the series. Let me know if you want me to cover any of these. But yeah.
Well, that's crazy. I'm glad I've never had that in my radar. My radar is just full of Barbie movies, so that movie had to have been someone's fever dream or fantasy considering the history. Probably. Probably. That's crazy. Well, what one experience we just had. Alright, I'm gonna go now and I'm gonna start cooking because I'm hungry. I'm still hungry. This Oreo is a snacky and I need a meal. So you should watch Project Hail Mary. What is it? A science teacher, Ryland Grace, wakes up in a spaceship with no recollection of who he is or how he got there. His memory slowly returns. He soon discovers he must solve the riddle behind a mysterious substance, causing the sun to die out. Oh! Didn't Charlie make a video of this? Is this the one that he was talking about that was pretty good or something? I don't know. Okay, I'll check it out. Yay! I had a great day and I hope you guys had a blast as well. And I really missed you guys. I can't believe it's been 6 days or it's been a whole week. I don't know what else to play. I'm very picky with the games that I play. And some of the games that I play, I don't think I could play on Twitch and stuff. But yeah, I'll figure it out, and I don't know. I don't know what I'll be doing in the next stream. Maybe we'll just watch a bunch of YouTube videos together. Anyways, I had fun. Hope you guys had fun. What did you do to NTE? Oh my gosh. I quit the game, bro. It's been this thing, you know, like every gacha games. It's like you gotta play it daily, and you gotta like grind it to get the most out of it. And I don't feel good if I just do the dailies and then not grind it, and then you have like a whole week as well, and the resets and everything, and I don't have time for it, and I'm really sad about it. So I just quit it. And it happens every single time. I hate it. I would spend money on a game and then quit. Like after the next few days, it is what it is. And actually, we can play The Walking Dead. Yeah, we can play that. This always happens to me. Yes, it always happens to me. It always freaking gets me, and oh man, bro. Like I need to just stop. Like I just cannot play a gacha game without spending. Oh, I don't know, bro. Yeah, but it's gonna. I bought a lot of stuff. Whatever. Oh my lord. Anyways, let's see. Will I ever learn? But yeah, okay. Maybe we play Walking Dead later. Next stream. Okay, wait, that's actually fun. Give it a try. Life is Strange. Ooh, okay. I've seen a lot of Life is Strange already though. So, but which one, you guys? Is it like the first Life is Strange? I really like the first Life is Strange though. Like, oh, I was like hard shipping the two girlies there. And the most recent one, I don't know if I can play it without playing the other, because it had like 2 other sequels or whatever, sequels, prequels. It had like 2 other games after, so I don't know if I can just like not play those and just skip it to the last recent one and still have like, you know, good experience. Because I've seen like there's like a girly character that I'm not familiar to there make like an appearance. TWD. What's TWD? Which one did you watch? The first one, the very first one. With the Max and fuck. I forgot her name. They're all independent from each other. Oh. But the most recent was trash, apparently. Really? The Walking Dead? Oh, okay. But we'll see. I kinda want my own Life is Strange gameplay of the first one. I actually really like. Anyways. And yeah, I still have to finish The Walking Dead. I have like the whole like series, I think. So yeah. Oh my gosh. But goddamn these puzzles. Whatever. I just hope that you guys will help me for the puzzles because I cannot, okay? I can't. Life is already so hard. Why does puzzles have to exist? Yay! Okay, that's a deal. Well, I'll see you guys soon. Oh! Also, my birthday's coming on. I am getting old. I'm 1 year older from dying. I am very excited about that. It's this week, you guys. It's this week, Wednesday. And yeah, I hope no more snowing. For some reason it snowed again, like a few days ago, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Jesus Christ, what is Canada? Anyways, okay, this time for sure. Bye.